Hello. Hello, boys. For now, only boys, I think. How are we doing today? Let's queue up. I'm gonna go for some rank. We're gonna try playing some meta. So, it's officially last week of PBE, which means we need to start preparing for ranked. Not only is it last week, it's the last 5 days, in fact. And it's time to start preparing. On your way home from work? Got it, got it. So, we will have to start preparing for the degen invasions, yes. Yeah. Also, I'm streaming to YouTube, so no music today. No music today, but we are streaming to YouTube, and I will also stream to TikTok. We're gonna try to bring back the multi-streaming and see if the PC can handle it, because I'll need it for live servers, right? And at this point, I think PB is stable enough where I can attempt this without potentially burning down my motherboard or something crazy, right? Okay. Prepare for me joining. Nah, it's gonna be a lot of degeneracy. So, I actually wanted to do a reaction video on Shurko's video, but it's a little bit too long. I did watch it off stream though. I opened it to see if it's worth reacting on stream, but it's more than 1.5 hours long, and a little bit too long for me. Only if I could do like a longer stream. TLDR, he's one of the most popular TFT YouTubers, not necessarily streamers. And he's made a lot of videos. Like, he used to upload 3 TFT videos a day when he enjoyed the game a lot. He quit on set 14, didn't play 15 that much, and then he came back after pretty much, I think, a week after I started uploading videos. Shurko came back, the bastard, right? And so he played set 16, he loved it. He played 17 as well. Didn't love it, but didn't hate it. He has the same opinion as me of set 17, where he doesn't think it's that bad. He just thinks that it's because it came after set 16, which, again, I agree with. I said it so many times now. And he went over units and traits, not all of them, just like the most standard or popular ones, call it whatever you will, and explained why the set and traits are boring. And if you take a look at it, I partially do agree. A lot of traits are basically just gain this stat, gain HP, gain AD, gain AP, gain attack speed, right? It's origin traits feel like classes in this set, so I have to agree with what he's saying, right? For example, Inferno is an origin trait, and it pretty much just gives burn, and that's all it gives, right? There's nothing special about it. There's nothing interesting about it. There's nothing fun about it. It just burns, and that's it, right? Faye, again, this is an origin trait. It gives you attack damage, AP, and a bit of heal. That's it, right? So there's... What he's saying is right, as in there's no originality, creativity in this set. That is lacking, I will agree. On the other hand, I did comment on his video. I hope he's at least going to read it. I don't care if he responds, but it would be nice if he read it. Partially, this is happening because we're on a new engine. And I know that this is like a big excuse, and you can call it what you will, fair enough. But doing risky things on a new engine is not very smart. And they should keep it simple, in my opinion. So, yeah, as far as that goes, I'm okay with it. Alright, boys, worth the wait, investment strategy, time skip. Oh. I like the emblem, but okay, it's Xayah. Okay, so we got Xayah 3 for free. Let's do the defender setup. Let's sell these now. Let's sell this. I think that's this one. Yeah, actually, that was in my planner. Yeah, okay. I don't need Leona. Can I make 10? Not really. Okay. Just gonna play the Leona too then. Let's go with bow here, and I can go Last Whisper. It's just that she really needs Anya, so I'm just gonna keep it like this. I could use this to level up, but I'm gonna reroll, which I will. I don't think that's worth it. I'm gonna chill. Anyways, we were yapping about set 18. I think on Reddit someone said every 3 sets are good. I've been playing since release, but it stopped after set 10 or so because live, but I came back for 17. I don't remember a lot. Well, I played all of them, and I do remember most of them. It's just that I don't remember particular units because, well, there's just been so many, and my memory isn't the best. So, every 3 sets is good. Well, set 16 was the GOAT. Set 15 was the worst set of all time for me. Set 14 was kind of boring. Right. Set 13 was good. It was the Arcane set. Yes. That was also one of my top sets of all time. My favorite sets. Set 12... I don't even remember set 12. Set 11 was Charms. I think Charms were... meh. Charms were imbalanced, but at least the units were fun. Right? If you remember the... Was that set 11? Wait, actually I need to check. Set 11 TFT. Mythic, yeah, it was. Okay, yeah. So you had the Story Weavers, which were fun, with the Kale summon. Aurelia, 5 cost, very interesting. Rakan Zaya, very interesting 5 cost. You had the Trick Shot, was it called Trick Shot? With the Bard and the Kaisa. It was a lot of fun, even though it wasn't very balanced, but it was really fun. And this is what I wanted to talk about a little bit today. Actually, I might do a video on that specifically on YouTube where I have a script so I can go over things in a more structured way. But I'd be very interested in making a video talking about what Riot can do and what Riot is doing that's wrong, that's influencing the game in a bad way. I'll give an example. It's actually the biggest thing. The biggest thing about it is catering to the competitive scene and to challenger players. Myself as a challenger player, I do not like that Riot Games is catering so much to us compared to casual players. Now, the reason for this might be questionable for some people, but just try to hear me out, okay, before concluding anything. So, TFT primarily is a game made for fun, just like every other game, right? But TFT is not a game that has a very popular competitive scene. TFT doesn't live off the competitive scene. In fact, no one really cares about the competitive scene outside of competitive players. When you take a look at the viewer count on Worlds or any private tournaments, it is not popular. The reason for this is because TFT is simply just not as fun to watch in a tournament setting. People like watching the POV of one player, because then they see, yes, this is live, the stream is live, the game isn't. The game is on PBE. People like watching POV from one player, from a streamer, so they can see their perspective and how they play the game, because they can learn something and get better. Simple as to how in League, you can spectate all 5 players simultaneously through the minimap, right? And you also have things like Pro View, and people enjoy watching players from their own POV and seeing what they're doing, why they're doing something, look at their positioning, look at their scouting, look at all those things, right? TFT competitive scene does not provide that for the viewer. Competitive TFT is very boring to watch, right? I don't care what people say. TFT is boring to watch as a competitive game. It is very fun to watch one player play his game and see what he's doing. That's why I watch Dishsub, that's why I watch Wajan, that's why I watch other pro players like Volta, like I used to watch Salvi when he was streaming, Kevin Parker, etc, etc. I love watching pro players, but I see their POV and it's one player, and then it's fun to watch. But if I see a competitive game with 8 players, and I don't get to see any POVs outside of maybe a few rolldowns on 4-2 or 4-5, or maybe level 9 rolldowns on 5-1, you don't really get to see much, right? The problem with TFT competitively as like a viewership thing is that what you get to see is the final end result of people's gameplay. You don't get to see the process. And watching TFT is fun because you get to see the process. The process is what matters. The final board is just the final board. The one exception to this is casual, like silver or gold content creators that play in trash elos, right? They play in trash elos, and because of that, they can do some things that are not going to be seen in pro games or challenger games at all. Like hitting a prismatic vertical trait, like finding a 5-cost 3-star, all those things are almost impossible in a higher level of play. You never get to see those, right? So what ends up happening is viewers or players, TFT players, are not really incentivized to watch pro play. There's nothing for them to gain from watching it. It's not fun. They don't learn anything. And the game also isn't that exciting to watch. So if you compare it to something that has a team fight, let's say League of Legends or any MOBA like Dota, or maybe it has some real-time hyper-speed strategy like StarCraft, although StarCraft isn't popular in Europe, it's still very popular in Korea. Or maybe a shooter game like Fortnite is exciting to watch. I hate playing the game. I don't think it's fun to play it. It's exciting to watch. Counter-Strike, very exciting to watch. Valorant, I dislike watching, but for some players, or for some people, very, very fun to watch. Good for them. I don't find it that fun, but for most people, apparently it is, because it's a popular esport. Etc., etc. Right? TFT doesn't have that action. TFT is more of a... Hello, Elizabeth, hello. TFT is more of a... I'm talking specifically about the competitive scene. TFT is specifically about the competitive streams, about the end result of people's boards, and then just comparing what happened. That's it. The casters don't really have that much to do, right? Let me just check. I think I'm being contested. There's no way I didn't hit Orn 2. I'm not. Okay, I'm just low rolling then. I'll take this. Wow, I got no Orn 2. I mean, I have to roll for Orn 2 at least. Jesus Christ, that took forever. I mean, I can sell these two, make 30. Got a job offer? Hey, that's awesome. I'm happy to hear it, man. Or girl. You didn't say it. They didn't say it. No, no, no. You said your interviews went great, but you didn't say about the offer. Yeah, that's awesome. Great to hear. Oh yeah, let me just continue yapping. So... the point of all this that I said so far is that TFT doesn't strive or gain popularity from the competitive scene. Right? Meaning that what Riot Games should focus at is casual players and making them satisfied. That should be the primary goal. That doesn't mean the game has to be completely unbalanced and disgusting, right? It will make it more unbalanced, but that doesn't mean the game's going to be unplayable, right? Oh, this is actually really good. This is really good. There. Someone already FF'd. Well, Varus 3, I mean, I think I can hit that on 6. Or should I just keep rolling on... Oh, yeah, I guess I should keep rolling. Okay. So, back to the original yapping session. The goal of TFT or Riot Games while developing TFT should be to cater to casual players. That doesn't mean ignore competitive players. That doesn't mean ignore challenger players and make poor balancing. You need to make the game fun. That is crucial. The goal of every single video game in this world is for it to be fun. If it's not fun, people will not play it. Competitive players will keep playing it because for them it's a source of money. It's an income source, right? And they will keep playing it no matter how good or bad the game is. Maybe some of them quit, and that's fine. This is why I quit competing, because I just don't enjoy the variance. Even in this game state, I just don't enjoy the variance. And I would rather have more fun and make content instead of competing. But if they leave, someone else is going to replace them. So no matter what you do with a game as popular as TFT, even though it's not one of the most popular games, it still has enough players so that no matter what you do to the game, it will have competitive players. The game will not die out. There's always going to be someone who wants to compete. And you should just try to make the game fun primarily. That's my stance, sort of. And so what they did with this set, again, is what I mentioned earlier, is that everything feels boring as far as traits go. There are some incredible units, like Ivern is a great design, Maokai is a great design, Kennen is cool, Gnar is pretty cool, Elder Dragon's awesome, Draven's awesome, Alun has that crazy moon spell. Plenty of units that are well designed, right? I think Nidalee's awesome. I think Nidalee's great design. I think Zyra is pretty cool. What else? Rengar Kha'Zix are pretty decent units, right? So Azir is very cool to me. There's plenty of cool units. The traits, however, are pretty boring. Now, I will say, this is probably partially due to the new engine and them not wanting to take things too far in a sense of making the game impossible to balance or code. And at this point in time, you're thinking about how hard something is to code because they're on a new engine. And they don't want to make things harder for themselves because things are already too hard for them, right? Making them even harder is not a very smart idea. And you can say, oh, they're a multi-billion-dollar company. They should be able to hire enough people and structure things in a way that this doesn't happen. Yes, but they're not. They're not doing it, and that's something that's out of our control. But at the end of the day, it's a video game. It should be fun for people. And if you want your game to live in 2026, you'd need the game to be fun. You need content creators that will promote the game and make the game more fun than it already is, right? Because that is how people find out about games these days. It's usually content creators, right? Unless they're already playing a game from the same company, which is pretty much only Riot Games or Blizzard at this point. There's no other like super big company that makes multiple titles that are super popular. It's pretty much just Valve, Riot Games, and Blizzard, right? So, at the end of the day, it's a video game. It should be fun, and I think they took it too far with this sort of safety aspect of, oh, we don't want to make a too big mistake here, right? I think they took it a little bit too far with that. Okay, we win. Nice. So, and I say this as someone who complains a lot about the balance of the game. And I think there are some very disgusting mistakes, like Anima from last set, which I'm not going to talk about again. I talk about it every single day. Right? Is that real? Yeah, it's worth the wait. So, yeah, don't forget the factor... Do not forget to factor in walk in the gaming world. Yeah, so... No matter how much I complain about balance, I think balance is something that is worth jeopardizing, not completely ruining it, but jeopardizing it in order to have the game be more fun and have cool things and creative traits that do cool things. You know, like in set 13, or in set 16, even with the unlock mechanic, which was awesome. Yeah, I would rather go for that than have a set that's boring as hell. I will give them the benefit of the doubt. This is, again, Unreal Engine. Okay, you're changing engines. Fair enough. You know, okay. But at some point, this has to stop, right? At some point, we need to get a game that's very fun to play, or the game will die. And, you know, content creators are giving up. Popularity of the game is going down. I think they should have learned from League of Legends, by the way. League of Legends is currently stagnating for the first time in its history. The player count is stagnating. It's not growing anymore. This is the first time this is happening for League of Legends. First time ever, guys. I'm not kidding. You can look it up. This is the first year in the history of League of Legends existence that the game is not gaining players, it is stagnating. Not to mention, that League strives from OG players because they never stop playing the game because they're addicted, right? If League of Legends lost its original player base, and by original I mean let's say anything up until Season 5 or Season 6, there would almost be no players left. Right? So, yeah. They don't release active players data. I mean, maybe they don't do official releases, but you can literally look it up. You can literally look it up. Yeah, there's an aging demographics that's public. Yeah, apparently there is some data because otherwise people wouldn't be saying this. Yeah, Riot devs say the League of Legends player base is getting older. Yeah, so there is data being released. Maybe not the full freaking table, right? But data is being released. Need some items here. We're a bit scuffed. Nice. Don't play. Sure. Yeah, Spark. Fantastic. Can I get my Varus 3, please? I'm gonna tilt roll. Okay. Bunny Fufu was such a waste. Didn't watch him, so... I know who he is, but I didn't watch him. Yeah, back to the point. The reason League of Legends is stagnating in player base is because they are constantly catering to... Oh, this guy's Ivern at level 6. They're catering to the pro players and to the competitive scene. And while I am an enjoyer of the competitive scene, I love watching competitive League. In fact, it's outside of Dead Third, which is a League of Legends streamer. It's the only League of Legends content I even watch. Yeah. I only watch competitive League and one streamer. That's about it. And I love competitive League. But at the same time, the game will die if you lose player base. The player base is... So, when you have a video game, as a developer, your income comes from your player base size. The larger the player base, the larger your income is. Because who watches your competitive play? Let's say competitive play is your main source. Well, the player base does. Someone who doesn't play League of Legends is not going to watch competitive League of Legends. That's just how it is. People don't understand what's happening on the map. I'm not going to watch Dota 2 competitive. I don't play Dota 2. Why would I watch competitive Dota 2, right? Same thing applies for TFT. Same thing applies for every single game in the world. It needs to be fun for casual players. Otherwise, game dies, right? And TFT has never had less players, ever. This is the lowest amount of players we've ever had in TFT, ever since its release. So, it is a very dangerous ground that they're walking on, you know? So, like, hey... They are risking it all with this set. So most players are not on PBE because casual players don't really play PBE, right? They only play live servers. So are people spending? Yeah, I just gave an example of, like, let's say competitive is your main source. But yeah, of course, buying skins, buying battle passes, buying loot, you know, purchasing in-game cosmetics or whatever is another way. Like, for example, in Fortnite, that's a big source of income. Hello, Dom. How you doing, brother? I hope you're doing better, man. What's up? So, in Fortnite, most of the money comes from there. But also, like, if you remember early seasons of Fortnite, a competitive scene, had a lot of viewers, man. Fortnite was super popular in its beginnings. And if you have, I don't know how many players they had. Let's say, for the sake of easier calculations, let's say 100 million. It was way more. But let's just say 100 million, right? And 10 million of them waste $5 on a skin, on average. So 1/10 of players, let's say it's 100 million, spend $5. That's $50 million, by the way. Minus taxes, of course, but you understand what I'm saying, right? So, in order for the game to live, you need a large player base. That is just facts, right? So what ends up happening is if you ignore casuals, your game eventually dies. And new players not having to relearn the game every week. Exactly. This is why bi-weekly patches in League is pretty toxic. If you take a look at other MOBA games, they don't get balance patches that often, not even close. Compared to Heroes of the Storm back when it was being actively developed. Compared to Dota 2, compared to anything else. You know, the MOBA games don't require bi-weekly balance patches. It's just simply not true. Right? And I think that Riot overestimates how much their patches affect the game. I'll give you one perfect example. You know how everyone's complaining about mages being in bot lane? Yeah, it turns out that if you actually objectively look at the game, mages in bot lane were stronger 3 years ago than they are now. And I'm not even kidding, right? And the reason they were stronger is because of the way that waves work in mid lane. In mid lane now, waves move quicker than they used to before. Right? Let's do this, guys, the second tank. So, I mean, I can talk about this for an hour, but basically they made it so that mages prefer staying on mid lane. Right? So, mages bot lane didn't magically just come to the game out of nowhere. Mages came to bot lane because players experimented, right? And came to different conclusions. That is why mages came to bot lane, not because of a random... There was no patch that Riot Games released that said, hey, we're gonna put mages in bot lane. There was never such a patch. Never. Funnel E, exactly. Funnel E. Riot Games didn't make a patch saying, well, Funnel E is gonna be broken next patch. Hope you enjoy it. No. Never happened. Never happened. People just discover things by experimenting. Same with mages in bot lane, right? Same with ranged top laners. Same with tanks on mid, right? If you guys play solo queue, you can abuse this very easily currently with Nasus, and they're gonna nerf him, of course. Because there's so much... Well, this is more of a balance issue, but Nasus didn't get buffed at all. Outside of the plus 12 stacks, which happened a few years ago, Nasus wasn't really played that much. But people just discovered that Nasus in mid lane is broken. Why? Because he can out-sustain the damage through his passive with the lifesteal, and he has perfect gank setup with his W. You really cannot miss out on killing someone. You're always going to be able to kill someone, right? If Nasus withers, it's just over, right? There's no chance that anyone lives. There's just no way. I also frick this game, but I guess I'll go with Infinity Edge. Let's go blue. Right, so the game meta is developed by players. It's not developed by patches. There have been so many things that were broken for a very long time without people realizing it. This is what we call the time traveler argument, right? So if I, right now, as a master player in 2026 in League of Legends, go back in time to 2015, I would be shitting on Faker and every other pro player back in the day. Same with any other Master Plus player. The game has developed so much, so much in the last, 11 years, they would stand no chance. If you gather, let's say I made a team of 5 random challenger players, okay? They would beat the living shit out of T1 or SKT from 2015. 100%. 100%. I have no doubt in my mind. 5 players that never played together, challenger players, put them in together with voice comms. SKT stands no chance. They would all lose lane individually. Every single lane would lose. Jungle would get absolutely destroyed because of the knowledge we have about pathing, about recall timers that we never did before, right? About proper itemization. Like, there's so many things that changed. And because of that, because of the knowledge that we've accumulated over the last 11 years, let's say we're compared to 2025, they would stand no chance. Not because they're bad, but because the game is being developed by players over time. So, same thing goes with TFT. How many patches have you seen where, let's say, a patch comes out and for a week there's sort of a meta developing, and then all of a sudden there's a new comp that no one paid attention to? It becomes so broken that Riot has to hotfix it. It happens so many times. It happened with it happened in this set with Mech with Anima. So the reason Mecha was nerfed is not because of Mecha, it was because of Anima. People realized that units that require 2 slots are strong, thus Anima items scale better with them, meaning if you put Anima items on them, they instantly win the game. And their solution was to nerf Mech. Mech becomes unplayable, only playable through Anima, -1 comp in the game. Very bad decision making by Riot Games there. But this is what I'm trying to say, right? If you're gonna sacrifice something in order to gain something else, I say, as someone who complains about balancing, I say sacrifice the balancing, make the game fun. Make the game fun for casual players. And your game will reach success. 100%. Your game will reach success, just make it fun for the casual player. I promise you. Like, if TFT just made sets like set 13, like set 16, even set 11 that I didn't like, it was good for the casual player because there were cool units, very cool traits. You know, just overall, it was a fun set. I think keep making those sets rather than taking the safe route here where balancing will be much, much simpler, much easier to do because every freaking trait just gives stats. There's no creativity, right? You know, how about sacrifice the balance instead and go for fun? Make the game fun again. Because that's what we need. That's what we're lacking here. We need more fun, creative traits. That's my biggest sort of issue. Remember hitting 3-star 5-cast was so hard they had to redo the percentage hit rate to accustom to China players? Yes. Exactly. And there's also another argument for this that I love to use is simply just make the game separate in normal games and ranked games. And it's already much simpler. Just make the normal game mode, have some fun augments that are not available in ranked, and people can test them out and have fun and play the game their own way. I don't see what's wrong with that. I don't know why Riot just refuses to do this. It would be so good for the game. It would be so good for the game. Like, there's no reason to not do it. They just won't. Also, like, releasing augment stats. Like, why not release them? Like, I don't remember people having issues with augment stats. And then there was Mortdog who removed them, actually. His argument was like, oh, it ruins the fun. How does it ruin the fun? If someone locks in an augment, and that augment turns out to be crap, and they could have saved time by looking at the augment stats and seeing that the augment averages a 5.x, how about just, you don't have to play the augment because you just see that it's trash, and instead invest your time into something else. I think that'd be way better. That's just me, though. I don't know. Maybe I'm just yapping. I don't know. I think that's true, though. Alright, boys. Team building, Band of Thieves, King Slayer. I could actually win streak here, I think. Oh, well, we Gamba. Always Gamba on PBE. Units. Hugify, okay. Low key, this is not even bad. Rengar, I wish that was Kha'Zix, because I have AP items. Bay, Lunar, Ravager, Summoner. Okay. And a Justice, Rengar. Okay. Current rank season is... Yes, I played a little bit of it. Yes. If you don't play Milia, you're bot 4 automatically, unfortunately. It's disgusting. So, right now, the balance of the live servers, or set 17, is so bad because of the last patch. They literally just said triple Milio's damage for I don't know what reason. They literally tripled his damage for no reason. And now, if you play, let's say, a Corki Riven board, right, your main unit is Milio. If you don't itemize Milio, you're going to lose. Yeah, that's how bad the balance is right now in live servers. Also, I should be winning this, but Warwick is giga unbalanced. For some reason, he's out damaging my entire board all on his own. Yeah. So yeah. Rant over. We can have some fun. Yeah, like I don't know what the last patch was supposed to do with the game. They literally just made it 10 times worse. And they ran with it. A huge fight just gives HP to all your units. It's the name of Lulu's ultimate in League of Legends. Yeah, my point was to say, what is that balance patch? What does that accomplish? Because usually last patches of a set are meant to be for fun. But how is it for fun if whoever doesn't play Milio goes bot 4? What is the fun in that? PBE is only one server, yes. Laggy depends what you mean. High ping, if you're not from NA, your ping will be high because, I mean, you're not from NA, so the distance to the server is greater, meaning your ping will be just like you're playing on NA servers. And it's laggy because it is an experimental server. It is called PBE, aka Public Beta Environment, which means it's meant for testing things. Yeah? So sometimes FPS drops will happen because the game hasn't been properly coded all the way and there's some bugs happening, therefore it will lag. But PBE, yes, it is on NA and that's why you have high ping. Another two things I just want to add to this. I hope they fix the UI. They need to fix the UI. These circular buttons for mobile should not go to live servers. This will be embarrassing. If it's released like this, it will be an embarrassment. Also, clicks sometimes do not work. That also needs to be fixed. Maybe high ping causes that in the interaction with the new engine. Maybe that's the case. I don't know, but they definitely need to fix that for sure. I'm also high on ping. Yeah. It's impossible to play TFT down with the Milio thing. It's cringe. It is. It is. I don't know why they didn't hotfix nerf that or just revert the buff. They literally, I believe this is how they decided this. They said, let's pick a random unit and triple its damage. And they were like, ah, let's do Milio. Frick it, let's just do Milio. And now for entire 2 weeks, Milio's the only viable unit in the game. So literally, you play Corki Riven, you have 2-star Corki, 2-star Riven, perfect items. No, you lose if someone's playing Milio too, because they're playing Milio. Like, it's... You know. You played the Chonk event? No, not really. Yeah, I think we're just chilling here. I don't really play for fun modes. I really just like playing the core game and playing ranked and climbing to Challenger. That's pretty much all I enjoy doing. It would be different if the sets were fun, but this and the last set have not really been fun for me, and so I just... Oh yeah, this is what I wanted to talk about yesterday, but we got interrupted by a leftard streamer that sent her viewers to flame me. 4 fun game modes in TFT could be really fun. You can do so many cool things. You could do, even maybe not for fun, but it would still be fun, like 4v4 ranked mode. I think that would be awesome. I think that'd be great. 4 vs 4 game mode, I think, should be introduced to live servers. Absolutely. But yeah, what I wanted to talk about originally is there are different ways to make the games fun for yourself. You can do what I do and play the game simply for climbing and just being better at it. That's, to me, that's what's fun. You don't have to do that. You can, right? For me, that's really fun. What does this give me? Nothing. Okay. So if you're bored with the set, what you can do is just play for fun. Simple as that. Like, you can play normal games and just play for fun. If you really want to climb, but you're bored with the set, just ignore the set, ignore the fun aspect of the game, and just try to get better at it. It's like you're practicing free throw shots for basketball. Like it's kind of boring, but if you focus on your success rate as sort of a level that you need to reach, it becomes much more fun, right? So for example, me, when I was practicing for a street ball tournament, well, not really street ball, but like 3-on-3 basketball with FIBA rules, right? I would practice, first thing I would do at the court is practice 100 free throw shots. Is that fun? No. But is it good for me as a player? Yes. Right? So I focused on the 100, I would measure my percentages, and then see if there's improvement every day, and just go with that, you know? So you can make the game fun in multiple ways. I don't even know what I'm playing this game. I could just go Aphelios. So, like, if you're bored with the set, that's fine. You don't have to play the game. But if you want to play TFT and you're bored with the current set, just play for the climb. Or play normals. Play with your friends. Or maybe play double up, something that you find fun. And you'll be fine, trust me. What do you do for scaling for late game? Well, it depends what comp you're playing. A very important thing to understand in TFT is that top 4 is a win. Okay? That's the sort of #1 thing. If you understand that, your games will go much easier. Trust me. Let's do Forge. Let's solo frontline this guy. So, for example, let's say I'm gonna talk about the live set because I figure you're not playing PBE. You open up with Birthday Reunion and you win streak stage 2 with it somehow, and stage 3. You're automatically incentivized to go 9 and to cap out your board. You can count on a top 2, top 3 at worst from that spot. Now, of course, if you roll down a 9 and miss everything, of course you're gonna probably like go 5th or 6th. But let's just say that it's an average game where you hit in a reasonable time, right? You're probably counting on a top 3, top 2, right? But if I'm playing a 1-cost reroll, I can never expect to go first, really, right? You know, let's say TF Talon. Well, they're not meta right now. But even when they were meta, like, you were rarely expecting to go first place, right? So think about what you're playing, #1, and what your augments are. If you have double econ augments and you're rerolling, unless that comp is broken, you're probably not gonna go first place, right? Probably not even gonna top 4 if you're playing in a very high elo, right? I go plot armor. So, if you're not first, that doesn't mean you didn't win. You won. Maybe you didn't utilize the maximum potential of your board, right? So, it depends. The answer with anything in TFT is depends. We have to sort of contextualize what we're saying, right? Instead of just giving a broad, vague answer. If you take triple combat, let's say, so people talk a lot about combat augments. You can play a fast 8 board, for example, Aphelios, right? Aphelios red buff or Brambleback, call it whatever you will. You don't expect to go first place. However, if you go triple combat augments, or let's say an item augment and double combat augment, you might actually be able to go first because your board strength is going to be much greater than its base strength because of the augments. Compared to someone who's, for example, playing a fast 9 board, they're going to probably go for at least 1 or 2 econ augments. And let's say they don't hit everything, you might actually outscale them because of your augment selection, right? And if you're playing a level 8 board and you go econ augments, you're probably not going to do well, right? So, for example, this gave me Hugify. This is a combat augment, and plot armor is a combat augment, right? And this is why I'm thinking about playing Aphelios, because, well, you know, it's combat augments. What else can I ask for? And this is also why I'm, for example, buying this Wisp, right? And I'm losing 2 gold to get this item on this guy for 1 round so I can win because I have a win streak. When is this live? Next Wednesday. It's already in the name of tactics. Yeah, I mean, yeah, obviously context will matter. Same with CS2 for me. I like watching Cologne, but I hate playing. Yeah, same. If I had a pre-made team to play with, like a full team, I would enjoy playing it. And I did, at some point, have a team to play with, but we kind of got bored eventually, you know? Everything gets boring after a certain amount of time. I think I lose this, because Warwick's going to retarget on my Rengar and I'm just dead. Unless my Rengar jumps away, I'm dead. Okay, he jumped away. Nice. And now Warwick cannot kill the Amumu because of too much armor. Should be able to win this. Look at how tanky that Amumu is. All because of the Bramble Vest. Did 4.4k damage. Yeah, Zukwang, about the talkers and stuff like that. Talkers is just single player. There's nothing really to be done there outside of test things out. It's almost like a sandbox mode in a way. But Chonk can be fun, yeah, Chonk can be fun. The issue with Chonk, though, is that everyone hits every time, so it's not really that exciting, you know? You still need to keep some form of variance in those modes, otherwise they will become boring, right? Because if everyone gets the hit every time, then it's pretty boring, right? So for me, Chonk is boring because everyone gets the hit every time, and I just get bored. Right? Chonk is high roll all the time. Yeah, exactly. Everyone gets the hit, so for me, it's pretty boring. I don't enjoy it. Ravager. Actually, I'm gonna level, keep the streak. So I get Inferno, so we get the burn, and we get Ravager for Diana. She might do some damage. Yeah, like, is a jackpot really a jackpot if 5,000 people win? Not really, right? It's not that exciting. So, yeah. Again, I think the best thing they can do is work on a 4v4 mode so that you have team ranked in TFT. I think that would be awesome. Pro players have also expressed their opinions about 4v4 as a great thing for the game, and they enjoy that game mode way more than solo TFT, and I agree with them. It looks way more fun. So, yeah. Yeah, we'll also take this. Nice. Double stone plate. I don't mind that at all. This is nowhere near as good as this. Go. I don't know what you mean by gold 6 gold tier augments. What do you mean? You don't get to choose which augment you get, or which type of augment you get. Everyone gets the same. Silver, gold in this case. Oh, I'm gonna lose this because of targeting. If my Amumu was left side, I think I win. Oh, never mind. We're good. We're good. Rengar got to heal with the Hodge. Okay. Oh, traits. Traits are more of a side effect. How do you play this at PBE? Traits are more of a side effect. So if you're a new player, I don't recommend you trying to be super creative or anything. You're gonna need to be a degenerate. When you're learning the game, go to any website, LOL Chess, TFT Academy, Tactics.tools, whatever. Find 2 to 3 comms that you find fun to play, and practice them first. Get the hang of, like, different styles of comps. Try to go for one reroll comp, one level 8 comp, one level 9 comp, okay? Just choose a few, and try to practice. When do I go for which comp? Which augments are good for which comp? Which starting items... Well, I just got 3 bows. Which starting items are good for each of those comps? You know, stuff like that. Try to think about that. Okay, let's go. Zoo. Ocean. This does not have Rengar, so we're gonna take Zyra out and play Rengar. So Rengar gives your team... So for example, look at this one. Rengar gives your team AD. Okay? So, why would I not run Aphelios with Rengar so I can give him more AD? This comp is full AD. I'm gonna run Rengar, Brambleback, Aphelios as my carries. They're all physical damage carries, meaning they will all benefit from Rengar's bonus AD. This is also why we have Even Shroud slammed on Amumu, right? So we planned ahead. We knew we were gonna play Aphelios, which is an AD comp, right? So slamming Even Shroud is good. If you slam Even Shroud early, but you're gonna play AP, then you kind of griefed yourself, because you're playing with one item less, because it doesn't do anything. Still pursue. Well, yeah, this is where the skill and difference will show, right? People being able to pivot to different boards. But it's generally good to have a plan in early stages of the game. It's not good to tunnel vision, but it's also good to have a plan. It's a bit of a complex thing. Okay. Very good shop. Actually, I don't need Zyra, right? Go for Vanguard. We can start positioning. Zero Aphelios is pretty bad, but it's not the end of the world. Do this. I'm gonna itemize her for now, because she's 2-star. Can't believe it's in time. And for now, since we don't have Aphelios, let's do this. Oh, Alpha Mark wasn't used. Oh, it was used automatically. Okay, Mama B got it. Good, good. Okay, it's a bit of a low roll down, but it's okay. This guy's playing the Caitlyn reroll. I think I win because of Mama Beak. Caitlyn just one-shot my Rengar. They nerfed Mama Beak? Jesus Christ, she's weak. Never mind, I lose. Okay. Doesn't really matter, I don't have a streak. Schneck the Yapper? True. Oh, and then I hit something that would have won me the round. Okay, well now, we want to switch it up a little bit. I mean, low-key, it's just this, right? Okay. Small issue is that our Rengar doesn't have Edge of Night, but we can still find that. Yeah. The sheer amount of AD that we have is insane. So, for example, this is a good game to showcase this. You usually want to go for Rengar 3, right? But in this case, why would I roll on 7 if I can go level 8, find Aphelios, find Brembleck, find Sentinel, also be able to run 4 Vanguard, and then just roll an 8? Because, okay, sure, I will delay the 3-starring of these, or might even not 3-star them, but I can 2-star these fairly quickly and just go 9 and play Ivern instead, right? Because I don't have reroll augments. There's no really point in rerolling on 7. I can never really hit this at a reasonable time, and I'll just be stuck on level 7 running a much, much worse board than if I just level to 8 and just play whichever board I can, right? I just got griefed here a little bit, but it's fine. So, yeah, if you see, like, usually this board will be like a reroll board on these websites, and they will tell you to roll on 7, but I'm not going to roll on 7, there's no point. I have an item augment and double combat, so I can't really hit these in a reasonable time. So instead, what I do is I just chill. Push level 8, and then we can slow roll an 8 on 50 gold. And that should be good enough. Ginzu, Shojin... Might reroll Shojin, I don't like it. GS is good though, GS is really good, but I figure I want to wait. If I get a cloak, I can get a Kraken Slayer, which is best in slot for Aphelios. I also don't think this positioning is good. You know, my Rengar just gets focused right away. To be fair, I am kind of weak, so... Oh, did they nerf Rengar? No, they didn't. Okay, I could roll it a couple of times here. Try to get a better Wisp or an upgrade. This is also decent. Okay. But at the same time, by doing this, I'm sort of sacking placements in a way. Like, if I took economy and rolled on 7, my average placement is probably higher. But with higher variance as well. This is a more safe playstyle, and I usually do play more of a safe playstyle. Of course, we find a guy who has Aphelios 2, Hecarim 2, and Ivern on level 8. So, there's our units. They're all gone. Pretty annoying. It's a good loss. That's a good loss. Also, like, if you are relatively new to the game or you're like low elo, you should try and scout people already. Yeah, you should start scouting very early while picking your augments especially. So on 2-1, when you're picking your first augment, this is an augment that will usually give you some sort of direction at what you want to do. Luckily, in this set, there's no hero augment, so you cannot make that mistake if you don't pay attention. But I'll give an example from a game that I played yesterday. Just let me roll down here a little bit. Go, it's pretty big. Oh. Nice. Okay, that's good enough. And then we also would want healing reduction, so Sunfire is pretty good. Okay, so yesterday, or maybe even today, I don't even know what it was. I played the Jax hero augment, so it was the one scenario in which it's good, which is the Huntress, right? Stargazer. It's the only time you can play Jax, and in Huntress, everything else related to Stargazer sucks. So I was like, okay, no one's gonna contest this, so I think I'm good. And the dude chooses to play Lulu, and griefs me. And he goes 7th, and I go 5th. Why? Because number 1, he's a bad player, thinking he can play Lulu on Huntress, and number 2, he didn't scout at all to see that someone selected Jax hero augment. So he griefed me, and he griefed himself. He could have easily gone top 4 playing anything else. His econ was really good. But he just played a contested board and lost, because he's an idiot. He didn't scout. If he just scouted, you know, it's a completely different game for him. I'm fine with this thing having bonus. What does Aphelios do? I mean, you can just read all the units and their abilities on tactics.tools. I'm not gonna go over all units. Plenty of videos explaining it. Platinum players in general have a... I mean, it's hard to compare because I don't play in Platinum. I only play really in Master Plus games for the most part, right? If something is high or low elo is purely dependent on who gets asked the question. For me, Platinum is really easy, right? But for a Silver player, Platinum is really hard. So, you know, it depends who you ask. But Platinum players in general should have a sort of base knowledge of the game and how things work, but they have no idea how to execute everything properly, right? For example, a 3-cost reroll. They're gonna think that every single 3-cost reroll is level to 7 and then slow roll the whole game. Well, this is not true. I hate it when I see Lulu players, or I mean, people who play Lulu reroll, they go to 7 and then they just roll on 7. When the correct play is to roll on 6 until you stabilize around Lulu 2, Milio 2, Jax 2, Maokai 2. You need all those on level 6. And if you high roll a lot, get a lot of Milios, a lot of Pantheons, you can go for 3-star Milio, 3-star Pantheon. You can just ignore Lulu. Right? You don't even have to go Lulu 3, especially now that they made Milio disgustingly broken. You can just ignore Lulu 3 and just go for Pan 3, Milio 3, and just push levels from there. Right? But they think because it's a 3-cost reroll on paper that they have to level to 7, they have to slow roll on 7, and they tunnel vision themselves into a bad play, thinking it's correct, and then they're like, oh, I got unlucky. This game sucks. Like, no, you just misplayed. With TFT, it's very specific. VOD reviewing is correct as long as there's someone who can tell you what mistakes you made. In TFT, it's very hard to notice mistakes. If I hop onto League of Legends replay and I look at what I did, I can easily tell you when I griefed, when I completely inted, and I didn't pay attention to something. Right? But in TFT, it's very hard to VOD review yourself if you don't have the understanding of the game to realize what mistakes you were making. So, you know, it's a bit of a difficult thing to explain to me in English, because English is not my first language. But yeah, like, I always recommend VOD reviewing, but if you yourself are stuck, you will not notice your mistakes anyways, because if you did notice your mistakes, you, number one, probably wouldn't have to VOD review at that level of the game. VOD reviewing is more so useful in, like, Master Plus, where you can make very small mistakes. Platinum and, like, Emerald players make huge mistakes that should be instantly visible, even from someone in your lobby. Someone in your lobby can probably tell you what you messed up just by looking at your board and your item selection, your augment selection, and stuff like that. So, just a second here. Are we winning this? Yeah. So, I think coaching is good. If you are anywhere below Master, coaching is super useful. Even for Master players, coaching can be really good. And hello, Frosty. But if you're like, are you Polish? No, I'm not. I'm Croatian. But solid guess. I do have Polish moderators on my Twitch. Yeah, like VOD reviewing, for example, in basketball is very often used as, like, one of the most consistent methods of improving as a team. But the coach is doing that most of the time, or some exceptionally high IQ players like LeBron, right? Like Kobe, like Steph, like all those guys. They are capable of reviewing the game and seeing what mistakes they made as a team, as a whole, and individually, right? Same thing applies here, except this is a single-player game. Oh, it's a multiplayer game, but, like, you're playing alone. It's a one-on-one-on-one-on-one-on-one-on-one 8 times, right? So... But they can notice mistakes because they're the best of the best. Similar to how Dish Soap can go into replay and see where he inted and be like, yeah, okay, I'm an idiot, and, you know, it is what it is, and move on. But if you're looking at yourself and you are in that elo, you probably should be able to understand what your mistakes are just instantly after the game. If you don't see them, then, yeah. Also, try to compare your gameplay to that of challenger players or streamers that are, like, higher elo than you. Like, it doesn't have to be me. Okay, I'm challenger, fair enough. If someone's master, they can also look at your games. If you're platinum, I'm pretty sure that you're gonna get the same advice, because it usually so the advice usually moves on from number 1, I'm gonna tell you your biggest mistakes, and then number n, where n equals the number of mistakes you make, I'm gonna tell you, oh, this minute detail that could change the course of some games over time. But in general, isn't that important, right? Oh. Okay, let's wait for one more turn. I'm gonna do this. Okay. I think this guy's dead. Poofy. I washed my hair right before stream and showered. It's so hot, I shower 2 times a day. It's freaking 39 degrees Celsius, so I'm dying. You're a fan? I'm a ventilator, brethren. I'm the AC. The release is on the 26th. Please don't spam the chat. You can literally Google it. Okay, should I find a good Lux, a Lunar Lux, or a Looney? That or Ivern. Any of those. Coven, Lux.
I seek only the strongest.
Okay. So yeah, like TFT is different in the way that if someone looks at your final board, they'll have no clue exactly which mistakes you made, because it's sort of a, as I said earlier when we were discussing esports, TFT is a game of process, not the end result, right? Oh, nice, we won. Jesus Christ. That did not look like a win in the beginning.
Watch and learn.
Nah. Good. Ooh, that's a big one.
Let me make my crystal clear.
That is a big one. Okay. Stuff. Best build for Fighter Jacks, Edge of Night, Titan, BT. Okay, this is a tough matchup. This is a very tough matchup. But if you want good builds, just go to websites that show you stats instead of asking me. I could be wrong, you know? Stats always tell you the whole story, you just need to know how to interpret data. I would encourage you to go to those websites. I think this guy just beats me. I think he just outscales me. Lunar Emblem is not bad at all. Edge of Night is also good. If I had Rengar 3, I would go Edge of Night to make sure that he lives. Probably reforge the... Or, like, actually give the BT to this guy and then reforge the Shojin. Well, I mean, Ivern would be good if I actually had him earlier, but now he's kind of trash. Okay. So I can do this now. Okay. I'm gonna try to move to the left if we lose this one. I like the dynamic of the set so far. Yeah, I think it's fine. I think people are sort of over-hating it because of the state of bugs and all that stuff. I think I got Wisp Diffed. No, I think I got Wisp Diff. What was his Wisp? Ah, I couldn't see now. Ah, okay, Star Ups. Oh. Okay, if I get Rengar 3, I win. I mean, it's worth the risk. Come on. I believe. I believe I can fly. I believe. Okay, I think we lose. I'll try moving to the left. Let's try this. I still think we lose, but hey, it's okay. Just needed one more Rengar and we win. Yeah, he also has a combat wisp and I don't, so that's what it is. It's fine. Yeah, I talked about it just earlier, but I'm not gonna repeat it. It was a whole rant. Whatever keeps you knocking up is annoying. It was the Sentinel. Yeah, it was the Sentinel. Like, see here, like, I wouldn't be, if I was playing on live servers, I wouldn't be pissed. Like, I consciously went for the safer play, which cost me a Rengar 3 and put me in second place. But it's a consistent second. Like, doing this playstyle consistently puts me in second place. If I went for the Rengar reroll, I'm either going first or like 7th or 6th, and I prefer having this instead. This one, yeah, I told you, I told you maybe I didn't tell you, but were you here when I talked about this? I think you were. I said the set is fine. I just think it's how do I enter this conversation without going into the loophole again? Um, it was a safe play by Riot by not introducing creative traits. So we basically all of the traits, including origin traits, are just gain attack speed, gain AD, gain AP, gain health, or whatever, and that's just all it is. So it's a little bit, it's too safe, where to the point where it becomes a little bit boring, right? Because there's not like things popping up on the board. There's no like creative interactions between certain units. There's no hero augments at all. There's a lot of things missing in a way that. But again, I understand because it's a new engine and they didn't want to make things too complicated and risk more bugs than they already have to fix. So if over the course of the set, let's say a month after it's released live, they introduce hero augments, I'd be fine with that. I just hope that they don't keep it like this the whole set. I would happily encourage Riot Games to add units and then remove some units like they did before in the um what was it called? Mid-set updates, if you remember, like set 4, 4.5, set 5, 5.5, and stuff like that, where they would add new champions and then remove some of the existing ones. I think that would be a great approach for this set. Because it will get boring eventually. Or maybe reworking some traits, right? Be adding more interactions, you know? I think that would be great for the set. Again, this is safe play from Riot Games. They don't want to risk it. It's very difficult to move engines. I understand that. I cannot blame them. It is what it is, right? They got bullied into bringing Carousel back. I actually agree with Carousel. I love Carousel. I think the Space God thing was awful. Or rather, not Space God thing, it was awful because you only get 3 choices. So, like, the player in 8th place and player in 1st place had the same variance in item choices. Like, what? So, yeah. Like you low roll your opener, you have a bad augment choice, so you go for econ in order to maybe like have some sort of bailout, and then you get fricked by item selections on Pengu because you only have 3 choices. Like it just completely kills your game if you low roll. Like you can play the game, but in Carousel you're like, okay, I can get a higher quality unit. I have more choices for items. I have, you know, yeah, getting double items. Yeah, like if your first selection is items, and then Pengu also gives you an item, it's like, huh, I had 3 choices twice, and both times I got shit. Or actually, would I have 1 choice on the first one? If it's just one god giving you items, like Kale, for example, right? Yeah, it can be extremely frustrating. The variance and the fact that set 17 units are so focused on best in slot that you can't really play them without the best in slot is a little bit concerning, right? But yeah, that's just item design flaw that TFT has at its core. Yeah, also, like, I didn't mention this. Do you guys remember, like, old school items? Zephyr, Shroud of Stillness, Swordbreaker, Hush, all that stuff, you know? They were very interactive items. Some of them were kind of boring, like Shroud, which just reduces your mana for your first cast, which is a little bit annoying. And Zephyr, which knocks up 1 unit for 5 seconds, also pretty annoying. But it is something you can play around, especially when they added they made it so that QSS negates Zephyr effect, right? So once they made that, it was pretty cool. Or units like Blitzcrank that would hook a corner unit, or if you remember us having Thresh as well, right? Stuff like that. And then you could put 2 blitzes on the board and pull 2 units instead of just 1, and you can fool someone. There were a lot of like interactive things in the game that are missing now. Best unit for solo leveling is Warwick for sure. 100%. Or any 2-cost 2-star fighter. But one costs are pretty bad. One costs are pretty damn bad at solo leveling. I would say. I'd wait till the last second to move my units because of Zephyr. Yeah. Hey, you remember the good old days. I love players who played earlier sets. We know the struggles. We understand the struggles that we had. It was a completely different game back then. And to be fair, we had something called Cursed Blade. And Cursed Blade was extremely toxic. Cursed Blade is one of the items that I wouldn't bring back. And the reason is very simple. I mean, making your units lower star level is just toxicity of unparalleled levels, right? Imagine you work your ass the entire game trying to 3-star a 3-cost, and then the random guy slams Cursed Blade on his 1-star Tristana and just makes your 3-star a 1-star in like 3 auto attacks. It's just, yeah, that was just not fun. But Hush and Swordbreaker for me were fun.
Doesn't get better than this.
I think those two were fun. Decisions. Why was that even an item? Because the game was meant to be fun. Initially, TFT's release was just meant to be a fun game. There was no competitive scene. There was nothing. It was just fun. So they could be creative as much as they wanted, and they made the game fun. This is why people played set 1. Because there were so many interactive things, and there were so many broken things. If you remember Blademaster Shiv Lucian, completely broken. Like, not even freaking... It was just so broken, right? But it was fun. And that's why I say, from my perspective, just sacrifice a little bit of balance and make the game more fun. Next set. I hope they do that. I know they're gonna have unlocks next set, so it's probably gonna be really good. But at the same time, you know, I don't want to keep my hopes too high. I just hope that they sack balance for a little bit more fun. Because if the game loses its casual players, the game will die eventually. I mean, the game is already kind of dying. The player base is record lows right now, because set 17. Although I wouldn't blame the set 17 as much as set 16, because it was so good. But realistically speaking, this will be 2 bad sets in a row. Yeah? Few in the early sets since I played for a few days, every new set. Oh, okay. I like the Dragonlance set, but already got cursed. Yeah, I think that's one of the worst sets of all time. Set 15 is the worst for sure. That's not even close. And then after that is probably for me set 7. And set 9 was pretty bad with the Legends. But yeah. I was Calculated Loss, Double Trouble Epoch. Oh, booster pack. Oh, Emblem Fight Tactics. Please, man. Hunter Emblem. Bro, I'm so bored already. I am so bored already. Okay, Ink Shadow was set 11. Set 15 was KO Coliseum. AKA Mighty Mech. Or, what was it called? Mech something? I don't remember. But the one where you had to play 7 mechs to get the big mech, whatever it was called. Oh, fantastic. 2 of us got the exact same emblem. Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun to play. Surely we're not gonna grief each other. Oh wait, we will, because we got this exact same emblem. I mean, there's 2 ways to play this augment. You can play it with Blossom and then just go Fast 9 with Ash. Ash Silver plus Hunter Emblem. Or you can play Reroll Tristana with Rammus. Hunter Kha'Zix sucks because he's AP. Yo, Grump actually did the highest damage. Jesus. Just keep it like this then.
What a beautiful dream is
Mighty Pet. I just wish they made the units and traits cooler. I think units are fine. I think there are some pretty cool units this set. I think the traits are just boring. Yeah. I remember a set with Jax that dealt massive AP damage on his third attack. Set 5 had a Jax that dealt a decent amount of damage. It was the introduction of Shadow items, followed by Radiant items in 5.5. Yeah, that Jax was a monster. You would play Ironclad, Cavalier, and the Magic Resist trait, I think. And then Jax would just bonk everybody to death. Yeah. What did I get? If you win the next Explorer Comet, gain 2 gold.
Damn, this is exciting.
Chosen of the moon.
Okay. Won't they make the unlocks broken again in set 19? I mean, they weren't broken in the set 16. The only unlocks or unlock units that were really broken were Baron at some point and got quickly nerfed. T-Hex, which was extremely problematic, but that was just a design flaw. It had nothing to do with the mechanic. And I mean, in general, like a unit that's not balanced, it's just a unit problem. It's not the mechanics issue, right? So I would never blame the unlock mechanic, and it's just poor balancing, right? Yona, I don't want another Yona unit. I mean, Yona also got nerfed later on, so... I mean, it's the same thing with every set, right? At some point, some unit's going to be broken. Set 16 is the set I played most prismatic trace like ever. I played a lot of set 16, yeah. And it was one of the rare sets where I didn't care about climbing because the set was so fun to me, I just decided to play it for fun. And I didn't even reach Challenger, and I didn't care, because it was so much fun. And I didn't care. Like, I had so much fun. And my content skyrocketed, my viewership skyrocketed, because everyone enjoyed that set. I was really, really happy with my channel during set 16. It was just, yeah. Here's Johnny. Yeah. Yeah. Prismatic. Yeah, Bilgewater was one of the best design traits ever, for sure. That trait was so well made. Okay, I mean... Yorick pair, Rakan pair, Tristana pair. I mean, Blossom over... Oh, I can't run Blossom. This is way stronger. Bilgewater is the best trade they've ever made, bar none. Okay, it depends. Like, if you think about origin traits, I think there were some pretty cool ones. I think Ishtal, for example, was the best cash-out trait ever designed. Now, Bilgewater is not a cash-out trait. Bilgewater is more so a win streak type board like Conqueror in set, set 13, yeah? So I like to compare the same things, not compare something that's not really comparable, right? But yeah, Bilgewater was very well designed. And I think, in particular, Ishtal is something that should come up every 2 sets. It's so well designed, okay? It's so well designed. Also, this is a pretty insane series of shop slots. That was insane. We are giga strong now. So, we already talked about this, but I mean, maybe there's someone new. Anima is one of the most toxic traits ever because it's a lost streak cash-out trait. Should never be in the game. Encourages open forwarding and AFKing until 4-1, auto-winning the game. Degenerate trait. Okay, let's get that out of the way. Fortune in set 4 did the same thing, but you had to win a round to cash out, and that was the good part about Fortune. So even in set 4, we had a better balanced cash-out trait than in set 17. This is how bad Anima is, right? It's 5 years behind its time. It is so outdated, and it's so disgusting for the game that I have no idea how it was released to the live servers. I have no clue. who said Anima is a good design, I would fire that person immediately. Right? Anima is so bad, so disgusting, so toxic, both for competitive and for casual gameplay. It's just so bad. And Ishtal is so good for both. Ishtal number one. Ishtal number one for competitive play, very balanced because players have agency over which quest they choose. And number two is good for casual playstyle because you can go for more risky plays on purpose. And then it's your own fault if you messed up and you died. And you can always go for the high-risk play and say, oh, well, okay, it didn't work this time. Hopefully it works next time. GG's, right? Completely fine. So, Ishtal, bro. I'm gonna lose the Mr. 100 and get a Tristana too. It's fine. I'm gonna level for Blossom as well. I'm gonna go Mr. 100, but with 97 HP because I took the freaking thing. Yeah, Ishtal. So anything that encourages your interaction with the game is good for the game. Why is Bilgewater so good? Why do people in chat say Bilgewater is the best trade ever? Because it encourages interaction between the player and the game. TFT on stage 2 is literally 5 seconds of looking at your shop, clicking on a unit that you need, and that's it. Stage 2 is the most boring part of TFT ever. What does Bilgewater do? It makes you think, okay, can I play Bilgewater here? Should I buy this unit to 2-star this? Can I win against the players in my matchmaking pool? Right? Should I maybe slam this item to keep this win streak, or should I greed? Should I play 7 Bilgewater? How many turns? Should I play 5? Should I fish for Captain's Brew, which was the most broken item? Or should I just skip it and go straight to 7 and go for MF items? Should I go for MF3 through the shops, or should I just secure a top 4 with my duplicators or whatever, right? It encouraged a lot of interaction. And that's what made it so good, right? That is what made it so good. Oh my god! Wait, should I go reforge this and then go double or 5 Blossom? I think we're good. I think we're good. 5 Blossom doesn't really do much. I'm just gonna play for Ash. But this board for now is much stronger. I don't want to get rid of my Tristana just to get 5 Blossom in. I read a quest wrong once, fricked up my whole game, had to FF. Yeah, happened to me as well. Happened to me as well. Ken Baron was fun. It was extremely unbalanced, but it was fun. So I like it. Even though I complained so much about it being unbalanced. And it's not that it was unbalanceable, it was. It's just that Riot Games is bad at balancing. But the trade itself was very fun, and I think it's good that they make trades that are fun for casual players. Again, casual players should be the focus. So I liked Ken Baron for the fun that it provided to players. But it was unbalanced. It was toxic for pro play. Yeah. But I think some concepts like Savika's ability was pretty cool. From Ken Baron, right? Rennie, also pretty cool, right? So like Ken Baron had very cool units. This is why I liked it a lot. That's what I really liked. Just an overall well-designed trait, just not balanced properly. 100% skip that set. Oh, that's so sad. At the time, set 13 was my favorite set of all time, together with set 2. Set 2 was just a masterclass. Even though it was not very well accepted by the community, set 2 was a masterclass. But set 13 was also very good. Set 13 was a beast set. G. God, I love Ari's ulti. Arcane characters from set 16, set 13. Do you guys remember set 4 Ari? She had the exact same spell, except she would one-shot. Anything she touched, she one-shot, even at 1 star. It was disgusting. Power-up fruits, that was set 15. That to me is the worst set of all time, by far and away. The amount of bugs, the amount of unintended interactions, the amount of horrible balancing from fruits, from units, like Udyr Ash being disgusting. Crystal Gambit was busted as shit for most of the set. then we had the problem with what was the trait that? No, it was not Senna. It was Rise, Yasuo. Oh, Mentor. Yeah, Mentor. Oh my lord, Mentor was disgustingly broken. Just absolutely shameless behavior in some of those. Absolutely shameless balance in some of those. Remember, guys, frontline items are way more broken early game than damage items. Keep that in mind. I'm gonna roll once for this. Just give me that win streak, baby.
Show you the path.
You need to get that win streak. Stupid trait, yeah. So, like, there were way too many unbalanced things in that set. That's and also the bugs. Oh my god, the bugs. Jesus Christ. And then stupidities that had to be removed. I don't think we ever had a set which removed more things. Just completely removed them from the game than set 15. They had to remove Mage Malzahar. They had to remove the Shadow Clone Malzahar. They added Noxious Trap, which made him even more broken. They removed Dawn Core because of Kog'Maw. They removed, I think, a few more artifacts as well. They had to cut down and remove so many things. It was like, bro, why was this set even released live when so many things are so so like unbalanced, broken, disgusting trash, right?
I do my own dirty work.
I don't get it. Let's go 3 Hunter. The Spellweavers don't even do that much. An extra Hunter will do more, 100%. Yeah, in set 15, I think they removed Encore. Because of the interaction with Kog'Maw, I'm pretty sure they removed it. There was some artifacts that were removed. I don't remember exactly which ones, but yeah. Yeah, there's Encore this set, yeah. Hunter diff. Get one shot, kid. There we go. So full streak, stage 2, stage 3, gorgeous. Oh yeah, another thing that people mentioned is the nerfing and adjusting those artifacts so that they're even more boring now. Like Talisman of Ascension, it used to make your unit an absolute steroid monster, right? But now, Talisman of Ascension is just like, okay, you get a bit more damage and a little health, and that's it, right? It's not really exciting, is it? So, missed opportunity to make something cool. Let's go with this. Oh, I should have put 5 Blossom in, I'm trolling. Okay, let's go with this. I mean, maybe Sivir's better with these items. I'm not sure. I mean, Trist has Fae, so like 5 out of 7 Pixies. Bay City's 82. Yeah. Especially with the Deathblade. It used to be much better. They made it more balanced by nerfing it, which makes it a bit more boring. Yeah. It used to be much better. And while I do agree it was toxic with a unit like Set, which used to go, like in set 16, if you remember the set, he would go to do sit-ups on the side, and then he would basically buy free time, and you almost had a guaranteed... Like, if it was a set 2, the set guaranteed a Talisman of Ascension proc. If you had somewhat decent of a board, he would guarantee the proc, and he was just 1v9, which was pretty toxic. But that's because of set, that's not because of the item. Ionia, favorite XP path? Yeah, I like the XP path as well. Golden Gamble, Band of Thieves, Soul Awakening. I like Golden Gamble here. Two items is actually decent. Okay. Oh, these are not good. Okay. Do that. 32 to level. I think this is better. I'm not gonna win next round, so 32 is super expensive though. I can do it. I just have to sell Yi, but I can do it. Yeah. Maybe we can win this next one. We'll try. 3 steadfast Nunu. Hello? Ah, Shebar. Bramble, Brawler, Vi. I'm surprised I didn't nerf Vi, honestly. Whenever this unit holds 3 items, it's unkillable. Look at this. 8 point my entire frontline combined. It's so toxic. I'm surprised I didn't nerf it. Very surprised. That's a big duplicator. That's not bad at all. A loony. No, thank you. I think we just chill. I feel like they have a hard time with Vi almost always. Yeah. Set 6 Vi was pretty disgusting, then they cut down her shield and she became just a trade bot. I mean, if a unit holds, or in set 16, if it held Piltover in its name, it shouldn't be too strong because then TX would be broken, right? Okay. Oh shit, I win, because Ezreal's trolling. Nice. I won because Ezreal is a degenerate. I beat a Malphite 2, Ezreal 2, Soraka 1 with freaking Tristana. Last... No, we don't need Last Whisper. The second Ahri is not bad, it's just that... Am I ever itemizing Ahri? Am I just playing physical damage? I mean, yeah, bow is really good. I still need bow for Ashe, so... This is 7 with the emblem, right? I mean, this is pointless because Trist, Rakan, and Yorick will be the only ones alive, so there's no point in putting in this guy for Executioner because this will be sacrificed anyways. So just give it an extra Hunter. Yeah, let's figure out a board then. Hunter, Hunter, Hunter. Sivir will go in. Then I need a Brawler. This guy in, and then a Juggernaut. It can be either Maokai or Mumu. I don't really care which one it is. That should be fine. He already has Ashe and Sivir too. It's the guy contesting me. He rolled to 0 and he hit everything. Oh, what a great player, man. He has 2 Ashe on level 8. What an absolute god of the game. Could buy the Amumu, I guess. Me, good play. Me, good play. I don't care what you have to say. You know what? Oh wait, I don't need this. Sure, I'll play it anyways. I just said Blossom Lux, guys. Oh my lord, it's over. It's so over. I just need Master Yi or Set, and that's it. We have 9 Blossom. Woo! Let's go, baby. Let's go. The chances? 100% with me, you know? It's player div. I told you, me good play, guys. Me good play. Okay. Game is pretty much over from here. So I can just chill. What you will replace Trist? Set. I need Set. And level 9 is Nar. Amumu.
My coat costs more than this whole damn.
Or, wait. We got, so Blossom. Yeah, this guy goes out. Boom, and then this goes out. Boom. We'll see what we do with the items. Yeah, I have to do this, right? Which means I should probably just frontline this guy. Yeah? What did the Wisp say? A random 4 cost turns into a 5 cost. A glove. I mean, I can go Kraken on Ash, that's fine. Kraken TG. I mean, this is a free win, but it's 6 gold. But I do get 4 gold, so this is actually 2 gold. And then I'm gonna roll once again. Isn't it 2 Wisps? You can buy 2 Wisps. Wait, what? Why can't I find 2 Wisps? Okay, because I probably didn't field this or whatever. I don't know what happened there. I just wasted gold, unfortunately. Let's go with this. No chain is a bit unfortunate. I think we just go for TG. TG Deluxe. Yeah, I couldn't find a second Wisp. I don't know why. I guess because I didn't field it last turn, but I did this turn, so... Okay, getting crapped on. It's fine. So what I'm learning is gamble always. I always say this, on PBE you have to gamble. On PBE you are obliged to gamble. Otherwise, what are you doing on PBE, right? This is gonna be 56 still. I need to wait one more turn. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I need a hunter. I think I'm gonna also reforge the hunter emblem. And hello, Balgraf. I'm gonna try to hit a blossom emblem just for fun. I don't know if that's the correct play though. Maybe we find the emblem here. We'll see. Also, good item on Lux. Or good items, I should say. If I had Jeweled Lotus, this would be like best in slot almost. Today's we're yapping a lot. We are yapping a lot. So as long as I'm yapping, I guess we're having fun. I'm hoping the chat is having fun. I've been pretty yappish today. Oh my god, that Ash damage. Okay. Just the usual then? Yeah, I've been Yaptimus Prime today. Ooh. Master Yi reroll. It's gonna be tough to find Master Yi's now. Oh. Rerolls. I don't really need Sivir, but if I don't find a Gnar, then this is fine.
I do my own work.
I couldn't do it in time. Ah! I can't do it in time! I skipped the freaking Master Yi. It's fine. I skipped Master Yi. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't even need Yi. I skipped freaking Gnar. That's what I skipped. It's freaking 180 ping. It's very difficult to do everything in time. And yes, I will use that excuse for the rest of the PB. I don't care. Well, we got rid of the Yi player, so we should be able to find Yi's Blossom emblem. Please, I can go 10 so easily. There's enough health. There's enough time. No. Okay. Third tank item, do we need it? Actually, we don't. Go Ari items? Or could go Gnar items, actually. BT. I hit 3 different... Oh, Fawns? Yeah. And died next turn. It's a hard pivot, it's a hard pivot.
Awakens and blooms.
It's just this and then Gnar over this. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this because I'm not hitting.
By the Grove Mother.
And then we'll do Hunter, Blossom, BT, Gnar, and we'll try to find a third frontline item for Maokai. That's the plan. Okay. I tried greeting for Lux 2 and Ashe 2, but it's just not showing up, either of them, so... Get wrecked, idiot. Top 4. How good is Elder Drake? It was super strong, and then they nerfed it, and now it's like okay. It's like average-ish. This is not good. Let's do this. Yeah, like I didn't find... Oh, shit. I didn't find a single Lux or a Maokai or Ashe, so I had to use a duplicator. Like I would have lost the last round as well, so... Okay. Shit, my Lux just died before even casting a second time. Oh my god, that Ashe just one-tapped a Kha'Zix 3 from 100% HP almost. What is that damage? Holy crap, man. Bro, you just get... He exploded. Okay. Okay. Remember your Infinity Edge on your Ashe, guys. This is the build. I mean, 304 AD is pretty insane. Oh my god, yeah, look at that. 1782 damage, and then if that crits, the crit damage is 140%, so it's 40% bonus off that. And then she also gains more AD if she keeps shooting at the same target. This goes to like almost 2000. Jesus Christ. That is insane damage. Yeah, this game will not last long enough for me to go 10, so let's just try to find Lux 2. I also don't have anything to put in, because I can play Ivern, it's a little bit too late. Here's the Lux 2. Third tank item. That's fine. Okay. These are good Lux items in the TG, yeah. These are perfect. And here comes the one-shot. Boom. Okay, she does no damage, but it doesn't matter. Ashe is the core of our build anyways. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Ooh, look at the AoE madness. Actually, 5.5k from Lux, but 11k from Ashe. Is there anyone going for a 3-star? No. Okay, I really need Gnar 2 though. Ask and you shall receive. A temporary 1-star 5 cost with 2 recommended items joins your team. I still need Maokai 2 though, that's a problem. Morello Archangel, also nice. Yep. The AoE is crazy. You have Lux, AoE ulti. You have Gnar, AoE ulti. You have Lux, AoE ulti. You have Ari, AoE ulti. Everyone here is AoE, basically. from the high cost units. And then Ashe also, if she hits, like, look at that, almost more than half of Rengar's HP is just gone from one ulti. Okay, my set can tank that for long enough, trust me. And the Kha'Zix apparently just gets one-tapped, so like... Oh, that's so funny. Oh, this guy's still alive. Still not over. Oh yeah, we get this. Try to 3-star something. A Looney, no. Yeah. Unlucky. Oh shit. Almost. Okay. Wait, am I gonna lose? Oh shit, I lost. Okay, I got a bad TG on Lux. Shit, he went 10. I'm losing to Nidalee 1. Nidalee 1 is doing 7.7k damage. Okay. Hold up, I have 2 lives. I can still get RE3. Wait. TG RE? If it's a good one? Oh, double combat, okay. And now I have triple combat. I mean, if I lose this one, then it's just... Yeah, let me just check the TG. Oh, whoa. Well, so we have every 1 second deal 5% maximal true damage to an enemy. We have every 3 ally deaths summon a random Rift Beast, and your casters spawn a Firefly per 15 mana spent. Each deals 110. I mean, triple combat Wisp. You cannot lose with this, I'm pretty sure. Maybe you can, but... Yeah, it's just too much, man. It's just Wisp diff, man. And that's the beauty of Blossoms, guys. It's just Wisp diff. We destroyed this guy, it was not even close. So yeah, there you go. GG's, thank you for watching. Hey, another content game, baby. That's a tuber. Good. Perfect. It's live in 5 days. On Wednesday. Yeah, the one consistent thing that works for me is just Vertical Blossom. I think Vertical Blossom will be strong on release. I think you guys could use that. By the way, for those who are not on Twitch, I encourage you to go to my bio, click the link over there, and move to Twitch. And I also have a YouTube channel where I upload full games. I will start uploading shorts when the set goes live. The PBE has been full of bugs, and also it got patched every single day. So it's like, yeah, like it's outdated content the moment it happens. That's the problem with PBE. If I don't edit at the same day that I played the game, by tomorrow it's outdated because there's daily patches. So like it's not even worth making shorts. But like full videos are fine because the gameplay patterns remain the same. It's just that the comp is just slightly nerfed or buffed depending on which comp it is. Thanks for showing us your Ashe. Yeah, the Ashe is bonkers, man. I didn't expect her to do that much, to be honest. I was very surprised with her damage. I did not think she can be a primary carry, but she proved me wrong. I definitely think that you shouldn't itemize her as a attack speed marksman. I think she's more of a cast full damage. Her spell can just one-shot targets that she hits first. I mean, you saw what happened to that Kha'Zix. He just disappeared. Kha'Zix took a little, a trip to the Shadow Realm once he got ulted by Lux, so. Also, I mean, triple combat Wisp, unbeatable. Also, we learned something new. I don't know if you guys noticed. People on TikTok probably didn't because they didn't see the Wisps, but... So, The first wisp that I took said gain 2 random wisps, right? And it still allowed me to get a third one. So that's pretty cool. If you get the wisp that gives you 2 random wisps and you're playing Blossom, you can still get a second wisp in your shops. So you can actually get 3. So something to think about in late game stages is if you have a lot of gold
No matter the cost.
and you're not even close to hitting a 3-star 4 cost or 5 cost, maybe just try to use your gold to try to find triple combat wisps. And you will for sure outscale the opponent because it's just too much combat value. Did you get first? Yes. The Ash was bonkers. Ash was an absolute beast. Got a tuber. Very happy. No, that I'm definitely gonna play Ash on live servers. That unit is crazy. I think you just need Infinity Edge, to be honest. T07, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, brother. Welcome. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Brethren. Okay. Ashhole. Oh, wait, you're from TikTok. Ah, that's you. Sorry. Girl. Sorry, I called you brethren or brother or something. Sorry. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? That's me. Sorry. Once again.
Nothing can hold me back.
Let's go with this. Brethren. You call me bro all the time? That's true, but it's because my OG viewers know that I call everyone bro, so. Okay. No respect. I call everyone bro. In the Balkans, we call our female friends bro, and females between themselves call each other bro. I'm not even kidding. Alright boys, carve a path, cognitive text, team building. Okay, let's go with this. You lose and kill an enemy, gain 4 XP. I'd probably lose with this board, yeah. If I build Ginzu, I'm kind of tunnel visioning a little bit.
Nothing can hold me back.
We could play some chess arena after this. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know what to play from here. Looks like an Aphelios game, to be honest. And this is why you don't slam items preemptively. Yeah. Triple Ginzu Aphelios? Well, we're not in set 8, so I can't do that. I believe that was set 8. Or maybe set 9. Is that an actual thing? Yes. I think I can even find it on YouTube. Not on my channel, though. I don't think... yeah, I know I wasn't uploading then. But I can probably find a video of that somewhere. So it was called Targon Aphelios, where you played Soraka, Taric, and Aphelios for Targon, and then he also had the... I don't think he was a sniper, he was something else. No, that's set 16 for Asol. That was a different Targon. I'm talking about set 8, I'm pretty sure. It was Aphelios on set 8. Could be set 9. Yeah, it's recommending new videos. I'd have to walk back. I would have to go down memory lane and try to find content from that era. The good old days. You remember? Hey. It was so disgusting, by the way. Completely nasty. And now that spells have a proper AD scaling, and its attack damage is separate from basic attack damage. Yeah. The triple Ginzu will never work again. Set A is the same Jack set I was talking about. That was my first set ever played. Oh, that's the Jax? Okay, maybe it was a reprint from set 5, but I do remember set 5 Ironclad Jax. That guy was a monster. Stuff. Very nice. Yo, Kabuko highest damage, hello?
Stumbling is how we learn to walk.
Oh, yeah. Oh. I completely forgot to mention this when I was yapping about Shurko's video. I hope he reacts to my comment. He said Sprykin is one of the worst, most lazy traits ever made, and I couldn't agree more.
I always find a
Considering he's a, what, Emerald player, he's very knowledgeable about game design. I think Sprykin is super, super lazy. So if you read what Sprykin does, you get a big furry friend, which is the Nunu. You can equip it to a Sprykin unit, fair enough. And then what does it do? It gives health and attack speed. Like, origin traits are just stats. Like, it's just so bad. It's such poor design. Yeah, he's completely right. It's lazy, boring, poor design. It feels like set 3 or set 4, like outdated, completely outdated design. Because back in set 3, this would be cool, right? But that was 6 years ago. We need to move forward. We can't, you know, have the same quality traits from like 5 years ago. We need to move forwards. Be creative. I'd love to do an interview with a writer in the TFT design team. I'd genuinely like to ask some questions. Like, for example, like first question would be, of course, about like general questions about the game, but like going into specifics of the game design. I would firstly ask, why did you buff Anima set 17? Other than that, I would ask, what was the mindset when designing this set? Why are the traits, including origin traits, just oriented around giving stats? Why did we completely remove any form of creativity from the set? Like, what was the focus? Is it because of the engine? Is it because maybe lack of creativity? Maybe we were lacking incentive on doing creative stuff? Or, you know, maybe it's something else. Like, I don't know. They know much better than I do, so I would love to ask those questions to find out. I would love to know. I'm very interested in stuff like that, so I would love to hear what they have to say about that. Like, what was the sort of... You know how every set has an identity? That's the word that I was missing. What was the identity that you thought this set was going to have going into it while you were making it, right? What was sort of the plan? And what did you want your players to remember this set for, right? Like, for example, when you think about set 16, you think unlocks. You think Bilgewater, right? You think stuff like that. When you think of set 15, you remember fruits. Even though fruits were awful for the game, at least there's an identity there, and we can sort of understand what the point there was, right? When you think of set 4, you think of Chosen. When you think of set 10, you think Headliner, right? You think about KDA, you think about all these prismatic traits. You think of set 13, you think, oh shit, Arcane, Chem Baron, 6-cost units, you know, all that type of stuff. I just want to ask, like, okay, what was the goal here? What did you want people to remember this set by? You know? I'd be very interested to know. Because it just feels so empty, you know? It just feels very empty. It feels like it's missing something, basically, is what I'm saying. Why the heck do subs cost like $2 more in mobile app? Oh, really? They do? I don't know. But in my opinion, you shouldn't sub now. You should wait for September. You're gonna have cheaper subs, I think. I'm pretty sure. But if you want to sub, I appreciate you regardless. But, like, yeah. September usually has cheaper subscribers. Ads, yeah, I mean, Hey. It is what it is. Okay. 8% attack. This is basically a recurve, slightly weaker, but... That's gonna go into Felios. No patience. I understand. Otherwood face, Summoner. So I'm gonna buy this, and then if I get 3 gold, I can keep it. If I only get like 1 or 2 gold, I can sell it. Okay. Chilling.
Mess with the bull and you get the horn.
Sell your board and bench, gain 6 gold and 10 rerolls. Oh my god!
Deeds, not words. Chosen of the moon. I always find a weak spot.
Me good play. Me good play. That's all I'm gonna say. First shop, Diana Aphelios. Gamble maxing, yeah. Remember, we still get 2 BF swords out of this, right? So there's gonna be another Deathblade, so we'll have a Deathblade for our red buff. Yeah, we just go fast level 8, roll down, hit these, try to go to 9, and try to get Taric plus Ivern here on the last slot. That's going to be the goal. I can also just put another rapid fire until I get Ivern, so... Jeweled Lotus is pretty good. Let's go for that. Let's upgrade. Okay. Hey, welcome, Relax. Both shitty. I'm sorry, man. I hope your cats get better, man. I'm really, I really love cats, and I hate seeing cats being sick. In fact, today I watched a video of a cat rescue mission somewhere in... Where was it? I forgot. Somewhere in the US. And some guys were jumping into a river stream or something. I don't know what it was. It wasn't really visible from the video. And they saved the cat, so I was like, yay! Saved cat, awesome stuff, you know? Love cats. Oh, cats are sensitive when moving? They're afraid. Ah, yeah. I can see that one. Sag. Well, I hope they feel better. Sad. Oh, I don't watch TikTok, I only watch Instagram, but it's pretty much the same thing, right? I just think Instagram's a little bit less brain rot, but... I haven't opened TikTok in ages. I haven't made a short since, like, 10 days ago or something. Shit. I'd be crying at those two. Wait, what is this? Oh, it's Faye? I don't care about Faye. Okay, I mean, we're just chilling. Fastest frequent. Yeah, he moved very, very quickly, indeed. Today will be the first night. Ooh, did you clean everything? I remember you said about cleaning before sleeping in there, of course. Is everything nice and crispy and clean and smooth and free of dust and free of allergens and free of everything? $75 stream streak, let's go, baby. Awesome. Thank you, thank you.
Also rises.
That's not, but clean enough. That's fair. I'm assuming boxes are everywhere. You didn't unpack fully, right? Patched up the wall. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I remember you mentioning that. Yeah, that's awesome. Good to hear, good to hear. And again, for TikTok chatters, you guys remember we talked about augments with Aphelios? Notice this. Item augment, combat augment. The last one, probably also combat. Because going 9 is not the goal of this board. The goal is just to go level 8, find your upgrades, and make sure that that board is as strong as it can be, so... Yeah. Can I get this? Oh my lord. Let's go, baby. Okay. No Infinity Edge. We have Jeweled Lotus, but we do need Last Whisper. It would be great with Jeweled Lotus, because it increases crit chance. And then also red buff, I mean, it's just so good, right? I'm not gonna level here. Yeah. TikTok watchers are like a whole different species. Yes, you are. You definitely are. Now, I will say, most of my people from Twitch are also from TikTok. Not all of them. I would say like 60 to 70%, 6, 7 percent of viewers came from TikTok initially. So like, I would say a majority of my viewers are from TikTok. The thing is, they're also Twitch viewers for the most part. No one is only a TikTok viewer that just joined here out of like, and created an account. It's very rare. I think like maybe 3 to 4 people actually made TikTok, or sorry, made Twitch accounts and never used it before. So like, yeah, the invaders of yesterday were a different kind. Yeah, I mean, you should give a TLDR to Relax because he wasn't here. Yeah, he deserves a TLDR for being a big supporter for all these months, almost a year. But yeah, it was pretty insane. It was very fun, but it was insane. Please TLDR. High cortisol chat. Yeah, that's disgusting. High cortisol chat is the TLDR. I'm not gonna go over it. I just want to leave it in the past, but I feel like Relax deserves to know. So. At some point, someone will give you the TLDR. I just don't want to talk about it, but yeah. Oh, got a copy of Malphite. That's +4 gold for us. I mean, you saw the Discord announcement, right? That I wrote. Emotional damage. Wait, he does that clip with the slipper, right? I have one right here. No, it was League of Legends related, that's why it was toxic. Okay, I have a slipper right here, so I should slam this and say, emotional damage. Makes sense, yeah, like, League of Legends is so toxic. I have Diana too. And a Justice is really good. I do want Last Whisper, but I think I can also go Even Shroud. Justice. I could go Hextech.
Who needs a beat down?
Double Malphite's better. I love an Era Mayhem though. Hate Me Only Once, my favorite. Yeah, I love playing Era Mayhem as well. In fact, sometimes we play viewer games on Era Mayhem, so. Haven't seen Meron as active in the chat as yesterday. Yeah, like... He's a lurker, I already told you. He's a lurker type of viewer. But he's always watching. He's always watching. Meron is the type of friend who would, like, go to battle for you. Like... Yeah. I do the same for him, even though I wouldn't be of much help, because he's like 15 times stronger than me, but yeah. Yeah, I'm not saying you didn't, I just said that he is that type of person. I never said you aren't. What do you mean? Why am I getting accused of saying something I didn't say? It's reminiscent of yesterday. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I mean, Kraken's really good. Okay, so no Last Whisper then. Crap. I mean, yeah, we should itemize 2 frontliners, which means... Huh. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, you can join if I play them. I don't play them every day. Sometimes I do. Also, how should I call you? Stea? 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 Which server are you playing in? That's my question. Where are you from? What the f... Okay, man. Someone in TikTok said Philippines. No, I'm asking Stea. But I do have a lot of viewers from Philippines, and I love my Philippines viewers. Stay? Stay? Really? I would have never guessed. Okay. Thank you for explaining that to me. Okay. I have plenty of free rolls, so should be able to hit. All sentinels are already gone. Not gonna hit. Yeah, all the sentinels are gone. We're repeating the same mistake from set 17 while having only a couple of frontliners in the game. And then no one can hit them. They're Giga contested. Why do I have Hecarim 2 on my bench? Ah, because I'm bad. I have a Looney instead of Hecarim. I would have lost this anyways. Oh, Camille 3. Okay. I've never seen that one before. I don't know what you typed, but you're Brazilian. Yeah, very tough for us to play ARAMs together. You'll have like 200 ping. Because I'm from EU, so... yeah. You have EU accounts? Oh, okay. I mean, if you're fine playing with 200 ping, then I have nothing against it. I just figure that people don't enjoy playing with that high ping. I don't, so, you know. It's all up to you. Go Even Shroud? Probably go Even Shroud, right? Oh, I hate this game sometimes. I mean, this is just Sentinel, so I'll take it. I can go for a second Hodge. Or Last Whisper. It's tough, yeah, it is, it is. It's very annoying. I have to keep rolling now. Okay. I'll take this. Oh man, I'm never gonna hit, am I? I am never going to hit. The liberals invaded us. Yeah, radical leftists invaded my stream. That's the TLDR. That's a good way to sum it up. Bro, Sterax is broken on this thing. Why did I not slam this earlier? Like, it's so broken. Okay. I wish I was joking, though. I wish I was joking. I am not kidding. I am not kidding. Oh, that's a shot. The red buff? Yeah, absolute beast. And now we go Crown Guard, and then hopefully Last Whisper here. Okay, I mean, we should be strong. Double item augments, combat augment. Yeah, they really are. They are. They really are. I can't say it because I'm recording for YouTube, but they are, yes. Okay. Oh my god, Aphelios just one-shot the Caitlyn. Okay. Okay, I would love to have numbers on units that would differentiate damage that comes from auto attacks to the one that comes from spells. I think that would be really good. Yeah, Zyra doesn't really do much. The summoner Ama big damage. Nah, Lux is way better. Because... So we go from 2 to 4, and Lunar Champions get 100% more. Meaning that this guy gets 14% more attack speed, which is insane. Yeah. And then also some AP as well. I can just level. Oh yeah, this is reroll subscription, I forgot to mention. Oh, they removed items from clones? That's really sad. Definitely need this, right? And then stone plate. Another stone plate? Or crown guard's probably better, yeah. There. You're dead, what do you mean? And now we just go 9, and that's it. And now, things like this double stone plate do nothing. Makes the clones kind of useless. Yeah, I mean, we'll check the damage, but I don't think it's worth ever taking. How expensive is this? 5 gold? Yeah, that's... They should make it like 2 or 3 gold. This is so bad. 3... Yeah, just either remove it or just make it cheaper. Okay, so we still need Tarek, and we still need Ivern, or, I mean, I could just go 5 Lunar, though, right? But the difference is so negligible. Yeah, the difference is so negligible. Like, you have 3% gain from 7 to 10, then 4% from 10 to 14, and then another 4% from 4 to 5. It's linear scaling, and it's not even that good. I mean, it's obviously good that this guy has way more attack speed, because, I mean, he gets to proc his Radiant Kraken quicker and get his spell off sooner, so, I mean, that's obviously good. Nice, Amumu didn't even get to cast. Good stuff. And remember, we do have burn from the red buff, so... Holy Ari, yeah. Still out damaged by both of my carries. That's interesting. We have double 80 comp, so this is a good item. We'll take that. There's a Looney. I think I don't play this thing, by the way. If I have Lunar Lux, I don't play this thing. And then I just go a Looney for 5 Lunar. I know you guys hate it when I say a Looney, but it's just the way I read it. It is what it is. Red buff on red buff. Yeah. We could do that, yeah. No, but the trait, or the ability buff is actually called red buff, right? Which burns. It doesn't wound, though. So we don't have healing reduction, it just burns. So we still should get Sunfire, right? Or Morello and Lux. Because healing reduction is the main purpose of Morello. Or red buff or Sunfire, right? The burn is just a small little bonus that doesn't really do much. Oh, I got freaking dumpstered. Okay. Down to 2 lives, and I can't even level. I should sell the Lux. I can level in 2 turns, 52 if I sell it. Ivern with Morello's, not bad, but I don't think I can play it. I can, actually, over a Looney. But can I get it? Because 4 to 5 Lunar is not a big difference, but an Ivern is a big difference. So. If the 2 hexes from Ivern are good, I can play them right away. If not, I'm probably just going to greed and play the Lunar. Try to win the next round. Oh, it's here? Okay, that's pretty good, yeah. Yep. And then we can Morello him, and then next turn we'll just remove it and put it on Lux. So 52 next turn. Put the Lux in. I guess I can sell this Aluni then. And that's it. Should be good. I know you're supposed to run Zyra in general, but I think Lunar Lux is just better, stat-wise. And yeah, we're wrong side now, but I mean... Ivern Hexes, man. Ivern Hexes. It's attack speed, yeah. Oh god, this... Okay, we killed him. Okay. Not even close. Guy's dead. Alright, that guy's dead too. Top 3. Stuff. Every 8 seconds stun. Yes, please. I ain't got a level here. I don't want to be on 1 life. Frick it. There. What did we get a hex? I didn't get a single hex. Wait, what? Is it bugged? I didn't get a hex! What? Am I blind? Huh? Where's my hex? I got scammed. I have 2 hexes. Oh god, okay. Ah, this is a freaking scam. Okay. Way stronger than this guy. Oh, I also didn't move the Morello, my bad. I mean, he's gonna outscale me because he's going 10 and he has Draven quests feeding him gold. Yeah, he's gonna outscale me. Okay. Skill issue, yeah, like where are my... Oh, there's another one, finally. I mean, this is a bit awkward, isn't it? I can put Aphelios there, though. Damage amp is better on him than attack speed, right? Yeah. I figure damage amp should be better. I'd have to do the calculations, I'm not sure. I'd love to do the math behind it, it's just... There's another one there.
Overrun the forest.
I hate this game. I hate this game. Sometimes. Okay. Oh, my red buff's already dead. What the... Oh my god, that's not enough. Ivern 2 diff. Ivern 2 diff. Not my fault. Ivern 2 diff. How though? How? Bro! And then this guy hits Ivern 2. Ah, this game has candy. A lot of candy. Very much so, a lot of candy. In-game. In-game. Oh, he got Ash 2. It's over. It's over. He got Ash 2. GG's. I'm pretty sure items are better on Ivern, but I'll try it on Lux. Just for funsies. Because the Lunar Lux only does apply vulnerability to enemy units. She doesn't really do damage. But I mean, she should apply Morello better. It's just that, yeah, less shields. It's fine. I mean, these 2 guys are just playing Giga strong boards. Okay, fair. It's better on that. Or it's better on Lux than on Ivern. So it's a reroll comp. It's the new Caitlyn reroll that seems to be S tier, and then there's the Draven Fast 9. Okay. I'm not... That's fine. Again, with the Felios, top 3 is ideal. 3rd place is perfect. And we have maintenance. And we have maintenance. That is what it is. And we have maintenance. I can try logging in again. Maybe there's already an update, but I highly doubt it. I think it's maintenance. League solo queue on Master 0 LP. I could. Is PB really down? Let's check. Probably is. Yep. Okay. So, gotta log out. Okay, classic. TikTok stream. I'm ending stream on TikTok. We're gonna move to a different game because we have maintenance going on. If you want to see more TFT content, I encourage you to go to my YouTube channel where I upload almost basically every day. Only best of the best games, just like the one that we played today with Blossom. In case you're interested, the link is in bio. And I'm ending stream on TikTok, but I will play some League and we'll do some guessing games and stuff like that because we actually skipped them yesterday due to the drama. But yeah, that's gonna be it for TikTok. Later, boys. Okay, TikTok stream done. Let's switch to the new mouse. Should I use streamer mode in League in case I encounter some beautiful streamers like we did yesterday? Just cleaning my mouse. I don't know why my mouse gets dusty so quickly. Like one day and they're already dusty. And my room is pretty clean. Rift Wars when? We'll see. We'll see. Razer sucks ass. No, I love their mice. It's just yeah, I don't know what happened the other day. I think it was a software bug or something where every 5 or so seconds my mouse would stop working for like a few seconds. Degen fanboy? No. I dislike Razer in general, but their mouses are incredible to me. I don't like their keyboards. I don't like their headphones. I don't like most of their equipment. I like their mouse pads and I like their mouses. That's about it. Yeah. Twitch? Okay, yeah, YouTube streams are completely dead, unfortunately. 16 views on the YouTube stream. Oh lord, that is sad. Yeah, I didn't stream on YouTube for a very long time because I didn't know with PB if it's gonna work, but the main thing is we know that the stream now works. That is crucial. That's all I needed to know. Yeah. So it does work. That's all that matters. So I'm on 0 LP now. I actually played a little bit off stream. A 1 LP. So oh yeah, this game was super frustrating. We had a free win and my Hecarim jungle did 0 ganks the entire game. He didn't gank a single time the entire game. And this talent just 1v9'd. Right? You got profile views just from staying in your TikTok chat? 7 profile views? Ah! Yeah, TikTok be like that. Yeah, because hot girl. I don't know. Level 600 is crazy. Is it? I don't think it is. I think this is crazy. Azap. Level 838. And this guy has like 3 accounts that he plays on. I think that we have more. We have more. Not here. I don't have a lot of friends on my League account. You're half that? I know people with level, like... I saw some in my solo queue with, like, 1500, level 1500. Yay, I got jungle. And I'm not first pick. Freaking miracle. Do the fiddle dance? Nah, not now. Oh yeah, I should stop banning fiddlesticks. Fiddlesticks is disgusting because low elo players don't know how to play against it. Thing is, I think I've reached an elo where fiddlesticks not only is not as strong, well maybe he is, but he's not very picked. His pick rate is like 2%, so like he's picked once every 50 games, compared to something like Talon, which is way more broken. If you get a Master Plus, he's picked in 7% of games, which is 3.5 times as much, so I figure I should ban Talon instead. He's a way bigger problem for me than Fiddlesticks. The issue is I don't really know. I don't really know if people play Fiddle here or not because I always ban it. I have never played a single game of jungle without banning it. I think I tried it only once, and Fiddlesticks was insta-locked. Fiddle is easily counterable with Yi? No, Yi sucks against Fiddle in higher elo. Low elo equals diamond. I mean, it depends. I think Emerald and below is just people are so clueless about the game. Like, it's not even funny. It's not even funny.
Trust nothing but your strength.
Your wooden 4? Zinja, I could have gone Yi. I was just scared to pick it here. Yi's not really that good. Hail of Blades got nerfed, and so Yi's actually pretty lacking now in the burst. Nunu OTP? Oh, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. Nunu OTP, really. Out of all champions in the game, you're a Nunu OTP. Okay, Sejuani, Coachless, says Aftershock is the best. Red jungle item is the best by far and away. First item? Zeke's Convergence or Protoplasm? Interesting. Very, very interesting. So, Convergence is good because of Ultimate Haste. And Protoplasm is just... Okay, so I assume Zeke's Convergence is more of an offensive choice where you get Ultimate Haste plus Ability Haste. And in Protoplasm, you're more like trying to play a re-engage type of Sejuani. Okay. How am I meta abuser? Sejuani's not even good. Sejuani's 50% win rate. She's like perfectly balanced. So if I take Protoplasm first, then Unending Despair is good second. Okay. And if I take Zeke's first, then Sunfire is good second. Yeah, yeah. So Zeke's is basically just building a re-engage type of champion where you go Sunfire for faster clear and you're just clearing your jungle and trying to follow up the enemy jungler. While Protoplasm is more of like a engaging thing where you want to be face tanking the enemy team yourself, and that's why Unending Despair is better as a second item. Heartsteel now is specific. If I can build Heartsteel and stack it up, it's broken. But if I can't stack it up, it's cringe. The thing is, I'm playing into Darius, who I probably won't be able to hit. Double ranged with Draven E plus Sona E, and a guy that can just pull himself. Now, Zinja is a good target, but that's about it. So I don't know if Heartsteel is worth it. Hog mode enabled. You cosplaying the girl yesterday playing Sejuani. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. I have to say. Bro, considering how psychopath those viewers are, I wouldn't be surprised if they were lurking in my stream and just spying on us. I wouldn't be surprised. Of course, I'm going to path into bot lane to prevent Draven from like turbo scaling. Also, Sona's an easy target. And if Janna hits a good Q, they're all permabanned. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, they can only be lurking. They can't really type anything, so. It was a whole group. Oh yeah, so okay, I can TLDR you on my first clear. I was tilted because our teammates were inting. She wasn't inting. I never flamed her a single time. And I was very pissed off because the team wasn't following my calls. Enter 20 minutes of the game, they start following my calls, and we win every single fight. I'm like, look what happens when you follow my calls. We insta-win the fight. She starts arguing for God knows what reason. I never even spoke to her. Right? Because she was playing well. Like, why would I flame her? Like, she was playing well. Good for you, right? And then I lead the team to the win with an Elder Dragon Steel. We finish the game. Later, she calls me a disgusting freak in post-game lobby and posts her Twitch link. I go to her Twitch to confront her about that, and she sends her group of viewers to harass me here for a full hour. Yeah, that's TLDR. And also tells them to report my stream for toxicity. For doing something that she did. God knows how that logic works. So she insults me, and it's my fault. Leftist. Radical leftist. It's nothing new. It's just never happened to me before, so... Yeah, they were sent, yeah. I watched the VOD from her stream, and she definitely did say that, so... Also a liar, I guess. Oh, she's going directly. Okay, I mean, Sona got the kill, so... He's dead, he's dead. Okay. My bot lane horribly misplayed this fight. I think I'm gonna go with this, though. As long as Draven doesn't get a kill, it is completely fine. Where Drew at? Drew 11? Yeah. Bot lane horribly misplayed this. Janna should have flashed way sooner so she doesn't lose HP. She wouldn't die either if she flashed sooner. And then my gank would have actually been successful because she lives, we kill Sona for free, and then Draven is like all on his own. Probably could have killed Draven as well if she flashed on time. But it is what it is. Yeah. They flamed the entire chat, not just me. Accused us of... actually, I mean, the chat was toxic to her as a defense. And, by the way, mind you, none of my viewers went to her stream. Not a single one. Right? But their entire group of viewers came here, so... Yeah.
Fight or make room for those who will.
Not a very good interaction that we had, unfortunately. But it is what it is. And there's the Draven kill, and this is where we lose the lane. Yeah, I'll have to face tank here. Fortunately. Sona's Giga fed. Now top lane's also inting. Not warding. Yeah, I need 6 to become a champion, so it's a little bit tough. What did the one girl get banned for again? Accusing you of shit? I don't know what you're talking about. They all got banned. You're talking about her viewers. There's the Zinja. The Goth nurse. Oh, yeah, for sexual content, I think. Sexually explicit content. On Twitch.
You own what you take.
I think my favorite flame was from Merone. I didn't know that Snorlax had an evolution. I think that was my favorite one out of all of them. Pretty sure that's my fave. Yeah, but GP is very ahead in farm, so that's good. This red buff is up. Oh, yeah, he's doing dragon.
There
Good.
is no strength in servitude.
People cute goth. Baby, I don't know. Would that work? Would they even understand it? Understanding that level of humor requires a brain, so I'm not very sure that would work. The joke is only funny if people understand it, right? And I wouldn't bet on their brains, so... Very risky to jump here. He could be farming this right now, but I'll risk it. I need to recall. Going straight to bot lane. I'm assuming that Xinjiao is there as well. Good assumption, but my Diana handled my work. Very well played. This Diana is crazy. Very good macro. She sacked a wave and helped out bot lane. That's how you do it. Stuff. I should have just recalled straight after Krogs and I actually would have been there on time. I'm kind of trolling, but it's fine. Same play would happen, so it's okay. Xinjiao is not gonna like the fact that his topside jungle is gone. 5 seconds, okay. Go. Oh, we can shove this. I'll just separate with the melee ones. Doesn't really need help with the other ones. Nice, she follows the objective as well. Perfect. Yeah. It truly was a disastrous interaction. Okay, I'm gonna recall on... wait, I should take this. Probably gonna take my top side and then recall, and then this should probably spawn by that time. Could go for his Krugs, though. Is that him over there? It is. Okay. As long as Draven doesn't get the kill, I don't think it's that bad. He's gonna go for my Raptors again. Okay. Snorlax was fun. I didn't want to spark that shit even more. Yeah, it was pretty toxic. Oh no, she's trolling now. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna recall here. Xinjiao recall cancelled. Nice, very good stuff. Perfect. Oh, actually, I'm minting. I'm minting. I should be going. Oh, wait. Yeah, I don't want him to take this. He can go crab and then take this. I'd rather secure this. Yeah. I think that word was banned on Twitch. And if you continuously call that someone, you can get banned for it as a streamer. So there's that. How old school are we talking about when it comes to anime? 2000s, 1990s. So like the original Naruto, Dragon Ball Z. Well, Dragon Ball dates to the 89, right? So. Ah, shit. I didn't get the Heartsteel stack either. I just wanted that stack. Nice. We win this. If you play. into range. Nice, and Diana just kills him, right? This Diana is just carrying. MVP player, by the way. Absolute goat, Diana. Like Ankh? Oh, really? That's Ankh now? Or OG Naruto's Ankh? Okay. Then we're talking stuff like Samurai Champloo. We're talking about Soul Eater. We're talking about Shaman King. We're talking about Cowboy Bebop. We're talking about Rick is Uncle. Uncle. It's a short for uncle. I am an IRL 2-time unk, by the way. Like, it's not even an insult. I just am an unk. You aren't exactly. You're not? Oh shit. Does that make me older than you, even though you're biologically older than me? Shit. Shit. Yes, it does. Of course. Of course. Old fuck. Expanding vocabulary 1 Twitch stream at a time? Yeah, that's the way the old men of Twitch do it, right? Keeping up with the lingo. You have keeping up with the Kardashians, you have keeping up with the lingo. Pick your poison. Oh, perfect. Now I know I cannot die to Darius in case we fight. Weed Smoker is back. Oh, really? He's back? Holy shit. Wait, what? Really? Let me check. Oh, he's back! The legend is back. There's no way. Wait, how did you notice that at all? Okay, this Diana is just smurfing. The legend himself. Who is he? No one knows. Believe it or not, no one knows who this guy is, but he's been stalking my stream ever since the 2015 days. Yeah. Maybe it's a bot, I don't know, but I don't think a bot would have that nickname. So, like, I genuinely don't know who that is. And he never typed a single message. Chill, 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 chill. What's that? Ninja? Good, nice, good stun. Oh, oh, no one saw that, by the way. No one saw that. But you can't kill me. I'm the pig. I'm the pig. Nice. Plucks with the gift sub to Weed Smoke. And Diana just follows the game. This is Diana. This Diana is absolute monster, by the way.
Living in fear is not living at all.
Absolutely incredible macro. Thank you for the gift sub. It's probably not gonna type anything. Bro's gifting subs to freaking bots. Oh shit, he just got one shot. Wait, did I get the Heartsteel stack? I don't know if I did.
Die with weapon in hand.
Okay, Herald. Toxic Bunyan. Made on a second account just to make you feel... Could be. Could be. He's gonna get dove, he should just sack the waves. Yeah, it's fine.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Why does the announcer say that our turret was destroyed twice? I don't really understand what kind of bug makes that happen. At least you flash to live, brethren. Okay. Clearing my top side, which means... Or he cleared his own top side, he's clearing my bot side. He's going for dragon. It's all good. Stack. I'm not gonna die here. Oh, well, that's inting. Oh, Janna had ult the whole time? Oh, that's pretty int then. I guess we just leave the dragon then. If I had ulti, this is a different story, but... Okay. Just play it slow. Let him do his thing. And then just turn, right? That GP's a beast. Is Diana eats? Yeah, she just kind of inted on mid, but it's fine. It's not a big deal. So this guy's top, this guy's dead. Zinzhou just spawned. Can I get any help here? Please? I think he can come in time. No, he can't. Okay. I kind of sneaked that. Shouldn't be ours at all. Yeah, I think Thormill is good here. I'm gonna go for it. Zinzhou healing, Draven, Sona healing, Vladimir healing, Darius healing. Yeah, Thormill for sure. And then we can go adaptive Randuins, just to have a little bit of MR for Vladimir. No, don't walk into it! Oh, just walk down. She's trolling. I just wanted my Heartsteel stacks. I didn't tell you guys to run it down. That was not the plan. Oh shit. No, my stack. I was just getting stacks and you guys went in. Yeah, that was not the purpose of that engage. I just wanted to get some stacks. Yeah, Vladimir's an issue. I might just stay on Bramble and go for adaptive. Because if I don't get MR soon, this guy's just going to one-tap me. Of course, enemy Vladimir is going to perform. Yeah, Diana's getting heavily outscaled here. 50 CS down, a level down. So Cloud Drake doesn't give us combat strength. He will just one-shot. He can 1v5. At some point, I'll be able to solo him. I mean, if I go double MR, adaptive +1 MR item, I can pretty much already solo him. Nice. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I missed again. It's a 1-for-1. For a fed Vladimir, that's worth it. He loses Magi stacks, that's a lot of gold. It's not even... It's just that I missed ulti. Not bad. Darius. And Brand is trolling. Is he? Darius can go over walls, so I can do this safely. Nice. Good job. Oh, Brand killed all of them while dead. It's pretty crazy. There's the stack. I love getting them Heartsteel stacks. Just fills my heart with joy when I stack a Heartsteel stack. G. It's a lot of gold. Oh no. More kills to the Vladimir. Not good. Thought maybe someone would greed for this wave.
Bristle seems hungry today.
Adaptive is 2400. I can finish this. Yeah, I'll have to finish this and then go for the MR part. And now, Vladimir cannot one-shot me. No, we lost Janna ulti.
Fight or make room for those who will.
Okay. Play it slow. They can't kill me. Nice. Flash from Darius. Ghost. There's their jungler. And that's Baron gone. I think we can do this. Yeah. Nice Baron call, guys. Very good players. I don't care. I think I want to secure this. Yeah, I don't want Baron to reset. One shot. How about just let me finish them? Why are you going in? I can solo them. You can just ignore, just move away from them. I solo all of them. I secured the Baron, you can just move. Yes, because my W is on cooldown, I was securing Baron. Okay, they can be toxic, or they can calm down. $23.50. I kind of want to recall for a full adaptive here. Okay. 300 gold. I can go. No, they took dragon. That means they have crap. I mean, I can hover the GPs. Yes, just get the timer on this, because it's down. Maybe I can catch someone off guard.
Seize what's ours.
Okay. Huge. So next fight we can just target him. Zanya's? Zanya's? Nice. Okay, good stuff. I don't have enough for adaptive, let's just move mid directly. Jesus, what a hectic game. Raven should be dead, he has no flash, so... Is no one gonna help me? Shit. If I just had adaptive, it's so free. That's fine. Sona got the shutdown, so not a big deal. Yeah, I thought Janna would arrive. Interesting. Okay, so... I mean, Draven is the only one with crit damage. I don't think Rookern is good. Only Vladimir. I think I just go for straight up more armor. To be honest with you, lads. Maybe Frozen Heart? That could be good. Frozen Heart's decent. I think anti-crit just kills this champion. Let's go for that. Took him like 20 auto attacks to kill me as Draven, which is pretty good. Doesn't have red buff, which means this is still up. Yeah. Can't outsmite me, brethren. How many times does one need to get outsmited to learn that? Okay.
No spoils for the meek.
Nice. So ult, heal, flash, all down. Everything's down. Poured it into a brand combo. Okay. Yeah, I'm very tanky with adapted, man. They can't even touch me. No flash, by the way. There it is. Dragon should be free. Stun. I mean, it's fine. I don't think that was necessary, but... Okay, Ghost. Oh, what a hectic game. Jesus. That's a one-shot. I can just tank turrets like it's nothing. He wants to solo Drake. 2400. I should have enough after Baron, right?
Brussels seems hungry today. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Why are we not chasing the jungler? He's dead. Just perma slow with the wiener. Fantastic play, my man. Fantastic play. I just smited him for the assist, and now I don't have smite for Baron, but it's fine. Smite. Good stuff, boys. 2400. Just get this blue. Take it, take it, take it. Pick it up on my way up. Back to the lane. Kinda need to have this. Pull up who's wiener. I call Sejuani the wiener because she's Seju wiener. Yeah. I have nicknames for a lot of champions in League. Yeah.
There is no strength in
Seju wiener. I love it how it just came out of nowhere with that. Lovely, it is, it is. Yeah, the Zinja is just trolling now. Kinda trolled my Randuins, but that's fine. Where are you going, man? Where are you going? Oh, I'm so tanky they can't even touch me. Touch me, baby. Can't you see that I am not afraid? What was that promise that you made? Why won't you tell me what she said? What was that promise that you made? I can't play music because of YouTube stream. I can still sing. 70s, baby. Plus 31. Oh, would you look at that? 41k damage as the wiener. As a tank. Ah, yes, that's the Heartsteel build. There, 28 kill participation, highest in the game. Actually, no, Janna had 32. But I mean, that's not really a fair comparison, right? How much did I tank? This is what I want to see. You're gonna get a heart attack when I show this, okay? Ready? Then you go with this. And now it's a beautiful picture of damage taken and mitigated. Okay, guessing games, guessing games. Blocks, are we ready? Brethren? Are we ready for guessing games? Oh, let's go, baby. Brave. Trace, trace. There it is. Fairly simple. Fairly simple, I would say. Female, mana, ranged, Ionia. Let's try this. It's not 80 carry. Older than 2017. Okay. I always use the three same words for Wordle. Brave, point, and flush. It takes out a lot of very common letters, so it's easy to go from there. So it's human, I think, partially. Mana ranged female. Ari? It's not middle either, so it's a support. Oh, it's 2010. Could be Janna. Oh, she's a god or a spirit. Also Shrimazan. Oh, really? It's one of the older supports. Female older support. Ranged with mana. Rihanna? She's not a support, though. She's a mid laner. No. L. Lulu? Lulu's a Yordle, so... But is she from Ionia? I mean, I'm gonna try. Yeah, she's a Yordle, so it can't be her. It's Bandle City. Okay. Not be that old. Seraphine's too new. Sona Soraka? Sona. Okay. Ah, Demacia Ionia, yeah. Quote. They say the desert is a cruel mistress. I like the sound of that. Desert is desert. I think of Renekton. I think of Nasus. I think of Cassiopeia. I think Skarner or something like that. Rikekton. Well, it's none of those. Azir. It's a Shurima champion. Zerath. Nah, he doesn't. He talks about space and cosmic things most of the time, I think. I mean, it could be. I can try, but... Oh, audio clue. You guys won't hear it, but I will. It's a female voice. It's a female voice. Okay. I mean, I guess it makes sense that it's a female, but Fristy would know all of this, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, man. Sivir? Oh, yeah, yeah. The moment you said Sivir, I'm like, yeah, that's it. Diamond. Champion with diamonds. Or gems. Gems. They are truly, truly, truly outrageous. The frick is this? Huh? I need this zoomed out. I have no idea what this is. Warwick? Okay, I have no clue what that is. Okay. Default skin, yeah. He already said Snorlax? Of course he did. Of course he said Snorlax. Is from the sets? Yeah, he did have a default skin. He definitely did have a default skin. It's not water poison, but it's in the sea. It's blue. It's not white, it's just blue. This is only Gen 1, so... Oh, I thought... Why did I think this guy was water type, by the way? Okay. Let's list some of them. This guy's not blue. Horsey? Haha. Okay. Yeah, I should have figured when I saw it's above 90 kilos that it's not any of these. So, yeah. That's Pidgey. Yeah, like, it should be like a Pokemon with no evolutions, because it can be that large and have no... Like, at least in the first gen, and have evolutions. It makes no sense. Unless it's like... I don't know. There's just not giant Pokemon that have evolutions. And, you know, being at the first stage. Grips its prey in its pincers. Well, that's kind of answered in the question. What's the name of this thing? Is it Tentacruel? I don't think it is. It has feet, from what I can see. Or maybe it's like... Oh, Magikarp, yeah. Good job, good job. And then, I don't know if anyone can help here, but I usually don't need help. Sometimes, if it's a summon, I get stuck here for hours. Well, not hours, but like minutes. Mail... See you on the food. Oh, it's a Akatsuki female. Well, it's not a lot of possible answers. Jutsu... Kabuto, Sage Kabuto. You just use the frame, I would already know what that is. The tailed beasts are but slaves to those with blessed eyes obey. Madara. Ah, Madara Uchiha being the answer. Kankuro? Scrandle. I kind of smurfed Naruto this time. It's time to throw up together. Spicy pulled pork roll, savory Asian pancakes. Okay. Okay. Time. Oh no, it's gonna be the same shit as with the ice cream sandwich pizza dogs all day long. I'll take the left one here, just because the bun looks crunchier and nicely grilled, or like it looks like a better oven for sure. So yeah, good. Just pick your favorite. So the first one is just a vote, and then you have 10. You can see the little circles on the top. You need to guess what people chose from these two, right? Chicago style hot dog, Chicago style hot dog. Yeah, it's just gonna be the same food. Chicago style hot dog. Both USA. So let's think about this a little bit. Tomato on the right. This does not look like a good tomato. Looks better on the left. However, the bun looks better on the right. The cucumbers is not something I like. Also, the mayonnaise looks terrible. Oh, this is actually a tough one. I need to think about this. This one doesn't really. The picture is pretty bad, so I can't really see. The tomato doesn't look good here at all. But this is only one slice of tomato, so it's like, yeah, it's good, but it's only one slice, and it's like, bun looks better on the right. Yeah. Oh man, it's a tough one. I'm gonna go right. Okay, 2%, 2% difference. Okay. Yeah, I don't like pickles at all. I don't like anything that's pickled. Crisps and peanuts, 2 pounds, Mexico. Oh, these are almost my neighbors, Macedonia. Big bag of salted peanuts. I mean, it has to be right. I know it's Balkan food and it probably tastes insane, but why would people vote for this? Oh. Street corn? Corn from the cob coated in flamin' hot Cheeto crumb and spicy mayo. People are gonna vote for this. Okay. We already saw this one. Chicken mayo onigiri, egg yolk onigiri. Yeah, it's the same foods, just being. Also, this guy is biting his nails, and it's completely disgusting, by the way. I just want to put that out there. This looks nasty. Okay. Oh, okay. 2 sausage hot. What the frick is this? This is burned to shit. Okay. I never tried it, so I don't even know if it's good. I believe it is. Oh, okay. Now we need to talk. Both England, the hog burger, chicken, beef patty, hash browns, sausages, onion rings, cheese. Chicken, beef patty, hash browns, sausages, onion rings, and cheese. It's exactly the same thing. It's from the same year, same club. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like trying to pick the lesser evil here. Okay, 2% difference. I mean, it's not even that bad. I got 7 out of 10. Better than the community average, I guess. So, take it. I can't believe I actually got this decent of a score after such a start. Oh my lord. Anyways, YouTube, I'm turning off stream. I'm gonna raid someone on Twitch real quick. Just need to see who's on.